Greetings. I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming. Welcome to From Hench to Mensch, where I'm running some evil-ish people up the ranks of super crime, hopefully to make them into very successful supervillains, if I don't drive them crazy along the way. And the characters they play too. So last week we didn't have a show because it was Cinco de Mayo. People were Cinco de Mayoing, and the day after Cinco de Mayo, if no one remembers, is Seis de Mayo, the 6th, also known as Hench Day, the first anniversary of this show.
Yeah.
Woo! Clap, clap, clap! Yay!
You're a year old, folks. I don't know how many more years we're gonna go. Because
Hopefully,
at a
like
certain point,
50.
Oh God.
hopefully 50. You go to 50 years, you guys will be like, it'll be
God.
hench to gods at that point.
Yeah.
I'll be.
I'll be 90.
I was gonna say I'll be
I'll be 100.
73.
I'll twist the planet in its core and throw it at the sun.
I'll be 85. Yeah, I'll be 85.
We're
I'll play till
opening
I'm
a
85.
galactic villain house. Marty's getting it.
Perfect.
Okay. Now, the week before we had a game, it involved people very upset about the fact that, they didn't stop the bad guy, which is weird because they're bad. They couldn't stop the worst guy. That's what they're mad about. What else happened? Acer.
What didn't happen? Let's just be honest here. Let's see. Acer had a converse. Oh gosh, it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
Because my recollections really pop in when Night appeared in the
It was something that happened before Night appeared. You put a hole in the TV again.
Oh, that's right. She was getting it under control and then she didn't have it under control.
Yeah.
Because what's his fuck? Tits McGee, what's his name?
Jacobs. Lance
Yes,
Jacobs.
that bastard. Lance Jacobs decided he was going to tell all in his newest in his newest interview and turn himself into the authorities like a good boy. Yep. And he decided, "Oh, I was just being a little vigilante. It's, I realized my mistake." Self-righteous bastard.
Whew.
Hey, I've already called this guy Tits McGee. I have to step it up if it's gonna get any worse.
Fair.
Hey, once you've made a Will Ferrell joke, there's really no backing down.
Are you
Will
a glass
Ferrell's
case of
the
emotions?
person who used the term Tits McGee.
What's that?
Are you a glass
Will
case
Ferrell.
of emotions?
I am not. You are probably closer to that, being liquid and all that. Anyways,
Not right now. Shadowhound's holding my hand. We're best friends now.
Speaking of liquid, what happened to Flux?
Oh yeah, she got real wasted at the airport bar, and didn't really have a plan as to she doesn't like drink heavily. She parties, but she doesn't drink heavily, and she did this time because it was a rough fucking trip. And she got a little too drunk, and she started to actually turn into alcohol. And then Razor, she asked for a bucket, but didn't specify why she needed a bucket. And Razor handed her
trash
a,
can.
trash can, and that bitch climbed inside of the trash can and turned mostly into alcohol, just a giant fucking thing of alcohol, with like a stretchy face and a hand holding a beer, until Shadowhound tried to take those beers away from her
In an airport.
in an airport.
Wild use of very strange looking power in front of normal people.
I know it was
People
unintentional.
um, who just got, say, threatened.
I
How were
will.
they threatened? How were they threatened, Shadowhound?
Wait, I threatened people?
No,
Not you.
they were threatened on the screens.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. You called me out like I did it. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, Ultimate was able to access every single source of electronics in the entire world and declared himself the newest of baddies. And he was like, you all have two choices: join me or die. And if you don't have powers, you just die. And then he was like, for those who rescued me, I'm giving you another chance. Meet me where we landed in 1 week, I think it was, or 3 days.
4 days.
4 days. Wow, I was way off. In 4 days. Um, otherwise, you're my enemy and you die as well.
Yeah, but how did
And
you send out that message again?
and that's where Shadowhound has the feeling that he got to X Fires dude. God damn it, X something. The virus dude, the guy who was actually a virus that was created and then
Crit
he
fail.
became crit fail. Wow, X crit fail. Yeah, I guess. I think I see his name as like an X with the fail. Yeah, and so Shadowhound and myself included thinks that he got access to crit fail and thus took crit fail's power. Which, seeing as crit fail is technically everywhere or can be everywhere, probably wasn't too hard.
It's a nice theory. So, anything else happen night?
I don't know. I was going to take the full responsibility of not beating his ass down the first time, and I went back home, and then I was forced to go buy a TV. And when I said no, I got grounded to my room.
I didn't tell you to go buy a new TV. And I told you to go take a nap. I didn't ground you.
Grounded.
Oh, it appeared in my Knight's head that we need a new TV, and when I refused to go get it, you're like, fine, go to your room, you're in trouble. That's how it was in his
She
head.
was almost overly nice. She was like, Knight, is it alright if I look through your memories? And you're like, huh? Yeah, everyone was getting real suspicious of Acer at the end. Like,
Yeah.
she being too nice.
Yep.
Well, not everyone, because everyone's not there. Knight just teleported. Everybody else is still on the plane.
All of the,
The actual
players were getting
players.
suspicious. All of the players were getting suspicious. And then I'm like, see, she shot a TV. She's fine. See?
Okay, so. So Knight goes to bed. Where was Acer going after all the wonderful traumas of the day? Oh, speaking of traumas, I forgot. Acer did take a little trip around town, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah, with
Oh, that's right. And we did find that someone had been busy. Real busy. And had killed all of our leads. I wonder who that was. Dan, do you remember?
It was just some really cool dude. We haven't met him yet.
Couldn't have
we
been
probably
that cool
shouldn't,
if he was killing all
because,
our
like,
leads.
I think he's really powerful, so we shouldn't mess with him.
I think we can actually just put a bullet in his head and forget about him.
That's fine.
Or
He has
get him with
someone
magic.
He has someone with immortality next to him.
Get him with... Well, you can't steal magic powers, though.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I do. I'm holding on to someone that could turn me to liquid.
I mean,
no, you're holding on to someone that you can steal the power from, so you can turn into.
Yeah,
liquid.
that's what I was.
Only
implying.
as long as you touch them.
Yeah.
how would
But
that
then
work?
I gain a ranged attack.
Could that
No, we
work?
shoot you in the forearm and then blow off your entire forearm and hand. Now you're not touching her.
Wow! Switching teams on me, Knight. We did so much together out there. I eat your
Yeah,
snack
like
cakes.
letting
I share your
Ultimate
beer.
get away.
That was everyone's choice.
Choice.
Yeah.
I don't think we had a choice in it. It was a matter of fact.
Exactly.
There's no
See?
way we would have won.
Thank you. In your face.
I think, well, Acer doesn't see it that way, but then again, she's not really in a position to voice her opinion now, is she?
Nope.
So, yeah. What has Acer been doing? Well, what time is it?
Let's see. It's probably. Wow, it's pretty damn early, isn't it? Considering you guys were out all day. Let's say it's 3, 4 in the afternoon.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. She's getting piss drunk.
Your phone rings, Acer. One of them.
How many beers did she manage to get in first?
This is what I love about this game. I could do this. Yes.
I don't like that.
Oh my, 8.
She's a lightweight to begin with. On a normal day, 6 is the limit. All right, so
Oh, drunk off ass.
probably
Which
close.
phone is it?
Probably close to blackout. Yeah, which phone? Hurry. Gotta... Because here's the thing. If it stops ringing before she gets to it, she's never gonna find out which one it is.
Well, one of them will have missed call.
Yeah, like she's gonna be able to read that.
That is true.
And then,
It'll
by
have
the way...
the blinky red light.
And then, by the way, which of the 8 hands in front of her is the right one? Anyways, yeah, grab it. What?
So, when were you going to tell me that you'd had a hold of a fugitive for, well, not fugitive, witness for who knows how long? It's Schemer's voice.
Who- who-
A witness? A witness to what?
A little girl.
I told you this already.
Yeah, but you were supposed to tell other people so that they could find her and, get her back together with the legal way. But no, now she's been kidnapped.
You're calling to chastise me now?
I'm calling to bring you in on potential leads that I can't really follow on my own, or at least I can't follow within the rules because I can't prove there's a reason to do these things until I mean, I can figure it out and I can tell them what I know. They'll go, well, it's just conjecture. You may be very smart, but you can't see the future.
Alright, quit it with the bitter act. Just tell me what you know.
He gives you an address. Meet me there.
Oh,
You have
do I
to
have
still-
to? Look,
Yeah, this is.
I'm sitting on the ground here. I've just gone through.
Are you drunk?
Shut up. Look, the world's gonna end in like 4 days, anyways.
4 days.
You didn't
So
fucking
you
hear
have
it?
something to do with the ultimate guy? It's the only 4 day
No,
thing
it's
I've heard recently.
no, it's got to
You know,
deal
he
with
fucked up a lot.
aliens from planet Zenton. Yes, it's got to do with fucking ultimate. Jesus.
You know, he fucked up a lot of shit. I mean, heart monitors were broadcasting his signal instead of, you know, people who were having heart problems dying.
Great. What are you gonna do about it? 'Cause I ain't gonna be able to do shit with him.
I'm not asking you to do shit with him. What's with the 4 days and what do you have to do with it?
Hypothetically, we may or may not have gotten on this space shuttle and broken him out of prison.
Space shuttle. I
Mm,
broke him out of prison. I can understand, but why would you need a space shuttle for that?
space prison, you know.
A space prison.
Yeah, there's a little launch site in Antarctica.
Why did you? That makes sense. You would put something like that there, but okay.
I love this. Go ahead.
Do you want to get a lead on the girl or not? Hey, Acer, you want a nice juicy fate point?
There it is.
Do I get to know what the fate point's for first?
The fate point's for going because family,
Family.
When you're in the family, there's no getting out.
Mahana means family.
That's
Now
from
I'm
Lilo
starting.
and Stitch.
I was gonna say. Now she's going to oh god. Is she the Stitch to fucking Celia's Lilo? Right now. She'll look and say, look, how soon do we need to meet?
As soon as you can make it. Tonight, though.
Oh, god damn it. Do I need to bring anyone?
No, you don't have to. There's
Okay.
not going to be anybody there to fight or have a problem with.
I'm gonna... Okay. I'm gonna go get myself ready and I'll be just over soon.
All right, I'll meet you there.
Hangs up. She's gonna crawl to the bathroom, throw up
Oh
whatever
no.
is left, and
Inducing vomiting. Oh my.
really, that's the only way she's going to halt any of this because, yeah, probably, then, well, let's see. As much water as she can stand without getting sick. Again. And, probably knock on Knight's door. Knight.
Teleport out of the room.
God. Probably spins back, grabs you by the arm to steady herself. Okay. No more this thing, please. I need to get to this dress. At least I think that's the address. Like yesterday, but I don't want to die on the way there. Or worse, get pulled over. Can I have some help?
Sure, this will be fun. Let's go. You got any coffee? Let's
Got-
stop and get some coffee on the way. You need some coffee. We'll stop at the gas station, get you some coffee, and then we'll go. It'll be on the way.
Thank you, Knight. She's actually still dressed in plain clothes. She hasn't. She didn't even have a chance to change. But yeah, we stopped. Knight got us coffee because she's not going in there looking like this. She's got the big, she's got the aviators on, even though it's just, evening almost. And we get to the address.
Okay. Now, meanwhile, um, you guys having fun on the plane? Unless she's drinking on the plane too,
No.
Please no.
you'll probably sober up a bit, or at least enough not to turn into a puddle when he lets go of you.
I feel like she'd be a little trepidatious. Like, can you wait? I'm not ready. Wait. He's like, I need to let go. And I'm like, no, wait. Okay, do it, big hatch me, because I don't want to go out of the plane.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't do anything on the plane except make sure she doesn't liquefy or turn into like metal and crash the plane or some bullshit.
Oh, I could maybe. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I'm probably fine.
I've heard of people getting sloshed, but that was really getting sloshed, says Ravenant.
I mean, yeah, well, shit happens.
Well, now she's all shit happens. Okay.
Who is Razor sitting near or with?
That's a good question. Probably, well, near, I don't know. Probably next to Hit and Miss, I would imagine.
Okay, she's like, so magic, huh?
Uh, sure, let's call it that, yes?
Well, I don't know
But
why he hates it. She points to Shadowhound.
a kind of, my guess is he can't stop it.
Yeah, but he can stop his stuff. She points to the still sick looking but sleeping Mr. Mythos. At least he doesn't get pissed off at him for using it, so I'm assuming he can stop it. And it's like tentacles out of nowhere, all sorts of weird shit like that, like the Lovecrafter.
Oh,
So magic, right?
right. Why do you ask?
Just trying to not concentrate on the fact that somebody keeps turning into water, or the fact that since oh, the last time she got a little watery, the stewardesses have been looking at us like we're a bunch of freaks.
Shit.
Well, I have to admit it's probably not because she's turning to water, and more that I look like I used to work in a razor blade factory.
Well, that
Looking
should
at her.
be comforting them because it means you can be hurt. They're afraid. They're probably afraid that she's gonna kill everybody on the plane just to make it into that guy's good book.
Well, really, how much do you even know about her? How much do you know
Not
about any of these people?
not much about her. Been working with. She points to um, with him for quite a while. Spent what felt like a month in an abyss of inky blackness with him, or at
Nothing
least with
builds
his voice.
character. Quite like that, I'd imagine. Continue, please.
He's a solid guy, and she nods to Raven. And he's a new recruit, but he seems okay. Um,
When he's not
less new
flipping
than
people
Shadow,
off.
more new than Shadowhound, but uh, well, he came well recommended.
Oh, Shadowhound?
Yeah, yeah. We used to work for this business, and the business was a front for us getting to do stuff with our powers that might not have been totally legal.
No shit, eh? You know, I am in one of these things you might call a gang. They're not quite legal either.
Well, gangs don't give you dental and medical insurance, so
He
a
kind
little
of
bit early.
he kind of looks.
We
Lady,
pay
with as
for
much
everything in
money as we
cash.
were making, we didn't need that. We could pay for it ourselves.
Yes.
Why would you want to pay for it yourself, though?
Because keeping a low normal profile is how us supers survive. We don't need the government coming into our little section of town deciding that we need to be relocated.
But they do it anyway, don't they?
Don't remind me. That's why I'm here in this shithole in Chicago instead of a shithole back in Russia. Go ahead.
So they got to do some interesting work. I got strange work right now because big battle building blew up, and then we were all out of jobs for a while.
So you guys worked for.
Uh,
Wait a second. Now, I imagine something as big as Anvil being completely knocked down would make national headlines. It's not every
yeah,
day that a
yeah.
building just fall, that a building just,
Especially when a building almost falls on one of the richest men in the world.
right. Wait. You're not talking about that Anvil building, are you?
Yeah, yeah. That was the business. I mean, have you ever heard of a temp agency that has a 10-story building anywhere?
Not in the US. Now I'm
That's why
starting
it's
to
boom.
wonder what the ones in Moscow are supposed to be.
And so the boss sort of made the wrong choice when it came to trying to take down, well, the richest man in the world, or one of them, I guess.
Which boss?
Musk is still number one. Jacobs.
No, no. Which boss? Made the wrong
Oh,
decision.
yeah. I don't think a lot of people know him by the name Eye Candy, but uh, if they didn't mention the owner of the business when in the stories about it falling down, it's because he was in it when it did.
Well, shit. So, you guys are trying to, what, survive now?
Surviving, restarting a coordinated effort.
You guys decided to try and pick up where Anvil left off, huh?
Yeah, but with a different front,
What?
like a
Don't tell me it's something like logistics.
yeah, it's logistics because what the fuck is logistics? You know?
In Russia, we refer to logistics as anything which is less than. Never mind. So, you've painted yourself as practically a pirate organization. Good.
And first job they take sends me to this weird club that hops from basement to basement because they're not legitimate. I know they're selling drugs, but there's something weird going on in there, and I'm not supposed to ask them about it. But now I brought it up to my boss, and they want to know just in case, because it could be something dangerous to us or
So
me
this
working there.
this new boss of yours, what role did she have to make this happen? He kind of motions
She
to. Yeah, go ahead.
she was just like the rest of us for a while, but the getting crew worked her way up from just working for him to working with the boss, and she got to be vice president
Ah,
of
she must
of
be a
the
snobby,
front
stuck-up
company at
son
least.
of a gun, huh?
By the way,
Uh-oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
is Shadowhound still holding me? Like holding my hand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
Shit,
it sounded
really?
like
All
you
right,
didn't.
never mind.
It sounded like you didn't want to let go.
Fine. All right.
You're trying to eavesdrop. I get you. I
I'm
get
so trying to eavesdrop, but I can't because you fucking won't let go.
you. I can.
Like, I'm a fucking. You could. Well,
But
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
try and shake you off
Stretch a
because I
weary
fucking.
ear over.
I want to know what's going on over there.
They're just chatting.
Yeah, I know.
We're
Let go
just
of me.
chatting. My character's just asking questions about my other character. It's okay.
Well,
And then
I
his
don't know
his
anything,
current character is trashing his other character's decision making.
which is
Yes,
so fun.
very much so. Glad
I
you
love
noticed.
everything about it, but like Shadowhand, let go. I'm fine. Let go. I'm fine. Please let go.
Yeah, I'll let go. We'll see what happens.
Awesome. Am I okay?
Yeah,
Are you?
you're okay. You can hold yourself in one solid piece again.
Fantastic. While they're having their conversation and after Shadowhound finally lets go, do you remember the eavesdropping ear from Harry Potter? It basically looked like an ear and it was on a string that was kind of fleshy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm doing that.
I also know of Reed Richards doing the same thing in Fantastic Four.
Right. Totally fucking doing it. Like I am snaking underneath chairs and I am like in it.
If ever there was a time for that I'm gonna get long at you video, it's now. I'm gonna get long at you.
I'm gonna get long at you.
You've defeated me. But I'm gonna follow you to the checkout, and when you pay, I'm gonna look at your driver's license and I'm gonna see where you live. Oh, okay, I won't actually do that, but sorry. So, this new boss of yours, she vice president, huh? She didn't have a hand in any of the destruction of Anvil?
Yeah, well, uh, she had a grudge with Jacobs because he shot her.
Oh boy, big deal. Looking at the guy that has obviously been shot many times and does not care.
So she was trying to get him back for that permanently, but he got away.
Oh, and
Because
how is she
he's
taking that? No, sorry. Go ahead. I'll let her finish what she was saying.
he's also you ever hear of the shooting stars and their leader Winchester? The because you guys haven't heard that news yet.
Fair.
The vigilante. What did he do? He protected shipments.
Oh, you're talking about that Winchester dude?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
Jacobs.
huh. Well, what'd she do to piss him off?
Well. Originally, I don't know what she did, but later on, he found out she was the one that killed his kids, or one of them, at
Oh, that'll
least.
do it. Okay. And
He
so
put a
what?
hole in her, and she didn't like that, and she wanted to put a hole in him.
So she lost the game of tit for tat, and now she's pissy and wants revenge. What do you make of it
Yeah,
all?
but it's like personal to her. It's personal to her. She's got issues. We all have issues.
Look,
Can't hold it against her.
if there's one thing I learned back in Chicago is once you have responsibilities, you have to let the personal shit go. Do you feel
So
like
she
she's
did
being a good
after
leader?
trying.
Go ahead.
Yeah, she's trying. She's
Trying.
sort of losing it right now because things are falling apart, like Ultimate.
Some leader.
When she finds out about that, she's going to be real. Well, she probably found out already. Knight's gone.
Yeah, he
So
said
she's
something
probably
about.
pretty pissed now.
Well, so, what's the plan now? We go back and what? This ultimate. You guys actually have something to deal with him?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe this. He was on a space station. They locked some people up on a space station because they were too powerful, and some
Let
of
me
us were
guess.
sent to spring them.
And let me guess, you released that nut job, huh?
Yeah, that's what they did. I don't think they really knew he was going to be so much of a dick.
I don't
Because
think Dick
that
covers it.
Davion guy,
I say I don't think.
he was there too.
Right.
And I guess Ultimate wanted to get a hold of him and his power.
By the way, I'd just like to point out calling Ultimate a dick is the understatement of the year.
Yeah.
So, just bravo. But, so, it's sounding less and less like you guys know what you're doing.
Well, it's the first time for everything. That was their first time going to space and rescuing people from a prison on a satellite. It sounds
Uh-huh.
crazy when you see it, but I've been in an inky blackness created by magic used to banish a giant monster, so not so crazy to me.
And you know I met Rasputin.
She gives you the incredulous look.
Well, we killed
See?
Hitler, so
Now that's See, now you understand how that sounds.
Yeah, but you don't sound like you're 300 something years old.
No, but he is.
I don't think I want to know any more about that.
I don't think you do either. So,
Out of character. Thanks. Now I've got to make Rasputin.
you don't have to. Razor just
Well,
saying, "Yeah, I knew the guy," and you're like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, see how ridiculous that sounds?"
but now
Oh,
it could be true.
I was gonna say, I would love to make that canon. It's absolutely true that Razor met Rasputin because Razor, has similar powers to what I'd imagine Rasputin would have. Like he just doesn't die.
It just doesn't die.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I haven't even figured out how old Razor is, considering he just can't die. He could easily be much older than he looks. But,
Yes, he could. And I could
yep.
just imagine him listening to Boney M with Rasputin. Like, what is this song? Why is it about me? And I'm not Russian.
Rasputin, brother.
What's to say that Razor just isn't Rasputin with his memories gone?
Part of me was thinking, I'm going to make it sound like Razor's Rasputin. And I'm like, no, let's not impersonate a historical figure.
Do it.
No, let's just make it so the GM has to make the historical figure.
Yeah, you get to create Rasputin, and then I get to go, see, I told you, we're bros, and dap him up.
And that puts an entirely new wrinkle on certain things.
I'm like,
Great.
I could
Keep my
just,
storyline with
I can just see it now. Razor dapping up Rasputin. Fuck yes. So, yeah, Razor kind of looks, wow. So, got any hobbies? He's trying to change the subject and doing it very poorly.
Not really. Um, it doesn't seem like it now, but before I was trapped in a inky blackness with his voice yammering on and on and on and on. I was pretty much socially awkward, but he pissed me off enough that I can talk to anyone now.
That's quite the story.
Yeah, it's either him or the magic. I don't know.
Why not a little bit of both, huh? Who says you don't need a little bit of magic in your life?
I would have liked to not have been hurled into nothingness. Might have been better if I'd wound up in the Gulf of Mexico like the other guys. Me
Well,
and him, we want him gone.
hmm. So, when all of this is over, you still plan on sticking around at this place? Some of the people seem okay, but after knowing that your boss is an unstable telepath,
She, her heart's in the right place. She wants to help us. Doesn't want to help the town. Doesn't want to help just herself. It's just everything around her is going wrong.
Why is it so uncommon for evil villain bosses to be unstable? That's kind of like evil villain boss number 1.
well,
All right.
he's pointing out like this lady's well, yeah, he's just like, well, I guess we'll see when we get there. My guess is I'll be sticking around for as long as Ultimate's a problem, and then probably going home to watch the fireworks from there.
I mean, as long as Ultimate's a problem, or until Ultimate becomes the only problem. If nobody can beat him, I mean,
Are you ready to admit that he can't be beaten?
I'm pretty sure I can't. And from what they said, he supposedly went toe to toe with the bro.
Yeah, he did say that. But you know, sometimes people talk shit just to seem big, yeah?
Yeah,
I think that made sense, yeah? Okay.
it made sense.
What's to say he's not lying about that either?
I haven't tried to look it up,
Hmm.
but
What
we probably can figure out the time frame if we ask the person that we gave the paperwork on those folks to.
Hmm.
Well, they, almost all the paperwork. Apparently, he kept some of it and found Davion.
And then killed him. Awesome.
Mhm.
Was your boss responsible for that as well?
No, no, she didn't want him to. In fact, she wanted to stop him or just release him and let him go home. But apparently, he didn't do that.
Well, either
Mm.
way, she's gotten us into this fucking mess. Sometimes you just have to take responsibility.
It's not just her, says the. Still looks like he's sleeping mythos. It's what happened there. Maybe if I hadn't gone there, he wouldn't have taken my power and tried to use it. I mean, there's stuff in there.
At
I
the end
mean, I
of the
can
day,
hear
it
it in
was
the
a
back.
job you were asked to do, yes?
Yes. Yeah, it was.
And so, knowing
But
the risks. Go
I
ahead.
was already having problems with my power.
Well, and her knowing what he could do should probably have not sent anyone that could have fallen at risk like that.
Well, she felt responsible, so she felt like she had to send someone to help get that, and she had other problems, and
Your company sounds like it has a whole lot more problems than solutions.
yeah, we're working on that part. It's not even an official business yet.
Oh, great. That's not disconcerting. Uh, well, hopefully she's at least not drunk off her ass or something when we get there. God, I love this
Hopefully,
foreshadowing.
hopefully not. Okay, that's about what's heard back in back in at Phoenix, Arizona. That's what was the word that was coming to my mind. Not Atlanta or Atlantis. Back in
Atlantis,
Phoenix.
Arizona. Yes. Sorry.
So it's the warehouse district. It's not even 10 blocks away from where the building you're working on for Phoenix Logistics is. It's a warehouse, and it looks like it's been pretty recently burnt. Not all the way down, but took a lot of structural damage. Skeever comes out of there. Oh, you brought somebody. Okay.
It's the only.
No, you didn't. He don't know
Am
I'm
I?
there. I'm invisible.
Oh, oh, yeah. I forget you were gonna be invisible for the rest of the month. Uh, okay. Come on in. Fire chief says it's still sound enough to have people in it.
Staggers in. Probably even, at some point, probably has to grab his arm too to avoid falling over. She's a wreck. She's just a wreck.
Yeah,
Think
it's
in my
probably
head,
hurt.
drink your coffee.
Don't want any damn coffee, she says out loud. By the way, she hasn't bothered to have a mask or anything on. She's just got a hood that's over her face.
Yeah, and catching onto his arm is kind of jarring the first time because, metal.
No, probably. What the Oh, right.
Yeah, right. Figured you'd remember eventually.
Eventually. Yeah.
But on the plus side, it's the only part of me that can move as fast as I can think.
Hmm. All right. Chastise me. Whatever you're gonna do.
Not chastising. This place. It's the latest in a series of arsons. Well, the fire marshal says a series of arsons. Martians? Damn. From what I've found out, or at least what I can see and tell from what's going on, there are two series of arsons going on, probably totally different arsonists. What about the one that the ones that don't happen around this district because they're totally different. They're crack houses and stuff like that, and pretty much safe because for some reason every time one of those houses in Cracktown goes up, there are water leaks and issues like that in the buildings on any side of it to keep them from burning. It's really coincidental, so it's targeted. This is almost untargeted, except for one thing. Each of these places, well, there's an underground club that we're trying to track down, and shut down. They call it the morgue, but it's really hard to find out where it's going to be. And every time after they have it, as you can see, they get rid of the evidence.
The Oh shit. When was work? When was So Hit and Miss said she was gonna have to miss work because of the trip to Chicago. Where was work? Because Acer said she'd fill in.
Yeah, you did say you'd fill in.
Mm-hmm.
The work was supposed to be tonight then, so you know where the next one's going to be.
Oh.
It's still in this area.
So you think? Damn it. You
The
think
biggest problem is the murders.
the murders? I thought this was just arson.
Oh, it seems like it's just arson until they find human remains in what the fire marshal says is the hottest area of the fire or where it began.
Oh
Has much
shit.
more accelerant, and it's maybe 10 bodies, tops 15, maybe in
Per
one.
per
And
fire.
strangely enough, yeah, per fire. And strangely enough, there's residue that suggests that they were burned with or in body bags.
Any
Usually an upstairs area from the main rooms.
Now Acer's really kicking herself because she's needs to focus right now. uh Sorry, I just So you mean to tell me that All right, anything weird with the bodies?
Nothing other, well, they're still doing some tests on some of them. There are some traces of drugs, but it's hard to find because incineration. But
Yay.
it's reminiscent of Well, the processed, well, we've gotten blood from people from months ago. That drug, what is it? Exalt and pepper.
Oh no, that shit's not a.
Ew.
But it's different. There's some changes to it. Maybe it's been refined.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. First of all, fuck. Are you sure this leads to Val?
You mean Celia?
Yes.
Oh my
Hey.
god, I was wondering. I was like, are we doing a crossover episode?
No.
no.
You know, everything
My God.
blends together. Hey, I'm using my sleep deprivation as a, substitute for being drunk. So I'm gonna say
love
some
it.
shit I don't mean. Thanks.
That's okay. I'm here for it.
Is this a? Yeah. Is this? Are you sure this is gonna give us our lead to Celia?
I'm pretty sure because it's where we found some of the people we interviewed about the disturbance and the abandoned car.
Well, shit.
All right, your conversation is boring. I'm gonna go wander around.
Well, considering all of this ties into all the other information we've gotten.
Exactly,
See,
boring.
the car was taken and put in impound, and then taken out of impound. And well, the person who signed it out didn't remember doing anything like it. But fortunately, cameras.
Right.
Asa Arnett.
Excuse me?
He picked up the car afterwards.
Ruh-roh.
Now, you do know he was driving his car.
Hold on, hold on. When was this?
It was a few days after the car was impounded. So he came, he took the car, got the guy to sign it out, drove away.
Wait, but it was impounded from Run where it was impounded again? Buy me one more time. Sorry.
It was impounded from where it was abandoned.
Which was?
He gives the street intersection where you'd already been and where you shook down that gang guy who was there on the corner.
Gotcha. So his car was impounded. He didn't remember.
The person who signed it out to him didn't remember doing it.
Right.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to give you some information here, and you need to help me make sense of it because all four of you are going to need to work on this.
Or who?
You, she says, looking at him.
Oh, okay. You're still okay.
Yes, thank you for noticing. I'm just starting to get that annoyingly painful. Ugh. Okay, so.
See, I need you to help me because you can work outside of the law, and I need some help with this because they don't. Like I said, I can figure out what's going on, but they don't believe me until they figure out what's going on from evidence.
So,
I can look at things and see it 100 times and figure out what happened, but they need to go over everything. So slow. That's why I have my own private eye investigator license.
Wait, I thought you
so
still
I can
worked
do
for the
things.
city.
I still work for the city, but after hours, I can do what I want. Some cops play bouncer or bodyguard. I continue investigations on things that they're too slow about. That's
You
your fault,
know,
you know.
that's my fault. Please explain.
Oh, you pushed me to think around the rules, and
Well,
so
it's
I did.
lovely. That's quite
It's
flattering.
perfectly legal for me to investigate this shit, but I need help. Can't do it alone.
All right, well, hypothetically talking to the private eye, I may know where the location of the next morgue is going to be.
Okay. Now, if you told me, and I try to get this past people as I got it from an informant, they'd want to know who the informant is, and it's not like I'm not working for the police and would have to give you up. So, don't tell me.
That's good, because sending an anonymous letter to your address is just as good.
Yes, yes, that's better.
Yes, the
Y'all
problem
hungry?
is.
Oh, what? Who said
A
that?
hand just appears with snack cakes in it right in front of him. You hungry?
Knight, you got any aspirin?
Hold on. Yeah, I think so. Yes, here you go.
Are these new
Hand.
aspirin or old aspirin?
Hey,
I think they're
athletics roll
good.
night.
Do what?
Give me an athletics roll.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, baby. Poor
Yeah,
child.
a very fast middle hand reaches out and grabs hold of your wrist.
Hold on, hold on. He's with me.
Okay.
This
Well,
Well,
if you
isn't.
really wanted the
first,
snack cake, you didn't have to grab my hand. You could have taken the snack cake too.
well, he holds out his hand for you to drop the snack cake into.
Uh,
Still holding on to your wrist.
Can I have my hand back? Because I need to check the date on this aspirin or Advil or
He,
whatever.
he takes his regular hand and just pulls one of your fingers till it's outstretched to take a look at it.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh-huh. He does it
that's a
again
stop.
with
Those are
with the next
attached.
finger. I'm not taking it off. He's looking at the pads of your fingers. You're the one that cut the zip lines I put up.
You don't remember that it was me that you were following?
No, no, I was following all of them, all of you, with the
Yes.
box.
That was me
No, which
and
was
some people I was working with.
yeah, but his fingerprints were on were near the crime scenes, near where things were cut for me to damn near break my ass.
It was.
He lets go of your wrist.
Teleport behind Acer. So the Acer's in the middle.
I'm scared, mommy.
Yeah, at this point, she's kind of, playing the calming, like, it was under my direction. If you want to be mad at me. We weren't friends then.
It would have been much more useful for me if they'd stayed there, but no. Now I had to walk. After that, I had to walk everywhere like normal, and I couldn't follow people as well. So uh, well, forget it.
Hey,
It's just that's why I didn't see who did it, even though they were right in front of me.
Hey, one of these days you'll realize you're in the horse trade. It's okay.
All right. So,
I'm glad he took that insult well. You're just outmoded. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Anyways,
from the description we got from someone on the scene at the time, uh, big fat guy.
Shango St. John.
Yeah, they were really bad at describing the guy, but we figured it out with the sketch artists.
Shango, yes, I am
He's the one
familiar
who
with
took the
Shango.
child, right? And he's been seen around town occasionally.
He's also the one who
Um,
stole the Exultant Pepper.
Well, almost all of it.
and,
Just let him have it.
he's also the one. He's also the one who was the last one out of Club Ancestor before people, lost their minds, literally.
So,
Someone sent me some incriminating evidence.
you're welcome.
That was you, remember? Just making sure you remembered that was her.
I
That was
didn't, but
Acer.
I just assumed we were talking about. We're doing a lot of describing of how I've helped you.
Yeah, and every time I didn't tell anybody that I thought you were involved in certain things back when you were working at Anvil, my hunches don't get paid attention to until I do all the legwork to figure it out and show it to the slow asses that work there. So I didn't.
Aw,
So
you're
we can call
protecting
it
me.
you.
How sweet.
I'm
Well,
protecting my
isn't
time.
this dude's fault that Anvil fell then? Because he finally informed the cops and the cops show up and blow up the building.
Hi, Twitch.
Cops didn't blow up the building. Jackass with a rock for a head. He was mostly part of that, I guess, right?
For the most part. Oh, did I mention that you were mad at Baron von Kron, right?
Yeah, I know.
You
They
know that
put that
he's
on the
dead,
news.
or
That he's dead, or at least that he's been reported dead.
yes, and you might help me tie some loose ends up here because he was killed by the person Shango works for.
Okay, that's a new one. We haven't come up with any proof of who he works for, but
He works for Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
okay.
Just take that as a
Super
given.
villain.
Insider information.
With well, he's almost a myth because almost never nobody ever sees him, but he's behind so many things. He's like a mob boss. Yeah.
Well, most members of the society are.
Sorry. Name
What?
dropping. You just
Yeah,
dropped.
I'm just kind of
Another
just.
myth. But great. More stuff that I can't prove. So not even going to bother telling them about that because
See, this is why I don't feel bad telling him these things anymore because he's just like, whatever. So,
So Shango works for some Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy is part of the society. Right.
Knight, you got a pen and paper?
What do they want with the little girl? Do
Well,
they just want her for the ability she showed? If it was her?
no.
got a pencil. Does that work?
That's fine.
I think there's an envelope in one of these pockets. Yeah, just a random envelope. It's probably like a credit card offer thing that he found one day.
God. So she's going to, while she's talking with, yeah, while she's talking with, God,
Schemer.
thank you, Schemer. She's going to be writing down the address in big block letters and roughly the time it starts, like, or hours of operation. I'm sorry. No, it wasn't just her powers. It was also to teach someone a lesson.
Marnette. Marnette worked for Big Bad Voodoo Daddy then?
Marnette.
And crossed him somehow? That's Asa. That's
Oh.
Asa and Allison's last name.
Gotcha. You know, maybe that brain in between your ears is good for something after all. You know I'm teasing, right?
So, I know.
No, she kind of gives him a side eye now that she's able to see just one of him. Yep. So big block letters.
No, he's until that day, until after that day, he St. John used to frequent Club Ancestor, but he stopped. Also, that coincides with the stop of most Exalted Pepper trade. But recently, he's been reported to have been hanging out at the morgue. But we only get the information after we've been there and it's been gone or burnt down.
Oh, shit. She says, as she hands him the envelope, looking at Knight, I just realized we're replaying 22 Jump Street. Just like 21 Jump Street. Same crime, mostly the same people. Fuck. She kind of looks at the Schemer. So, Asa used to be the location of most of the Exalted Pepper here in town. I think all of it, as a matter of fact. But when it started causing issues, he panicked and ordered it burned.
Yeah. It didn't get burned up.
No, as a matter of fact, Shango intercepted it, and
all but one crate.
Well,
stop giving that away.
Gonna say, don't give him that information.
Oh, I'm telling you this in your head.
Okay,
I'm thinking these things, and you read my head.
Okay, that's a good distinction to make because
all these little things I'm saying are just random things that I think. If I speak, then you'll know where I'm standing. So no.
Yeah, fair. And my guess is now that he's settled in, these are his latest Exalted Pepper victims. Because he's trying to get that modified drug out onto the street.
Great. We've worked together too much for me to just, he gestures to himself in his, he wears this skin tight suit and a big old floppy hat, and his face is totally covered. I can't even remember the name of it. Zentai suit. Look it up, folks. Zentai, and you will see it. It's freaky to see someone in one of those.
Let's just spell it with a Z, not an H.
Yeah.
I'm there. All right. I mean, you could spell it with an H, but I don't think we're going to get the same result.
We're not going to get the same
I have
result
one of those.
You do? Okay.
Not really. I have it was for Halloween. I got a full black, complete though. It covers your face and everything.
Yep.
Full body spandex. Yeah, I got one of those. This for
Yep.
Halloween. It was great.
He takes off the hat and reaches behind his head to unzip it and pulls it down. We've been working together and around each other too much to little thing like a secret identity get in the way, especially since you already know my name. He opens the snack cake and starts eating it.
Yeah, and Ace would probably lower the hood. I mean, she's looks like hell, anyways. I think he has seen her face. Much better kempt. I mean, it was better time when she was vice president.
Yeah.
You know, she could do things like, you know, go to bed sober and sleep at night. But, yeah,
And not have a breakdown.
and not have a breakdown. That's right. It's weird.
He gets stuffy in that thing, but it's easy. It's not like you have to put on a bunch of hockey pads and shit like Billy Badass used to.
Where is old
I
Billy?
I don't know right now. I think he found religion. It's weird. He's
Huh.
talking about Zen and finding himself.
Oh, God, he's gone off
We
the
might
deep end.
need it later.
So, something to note. Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. So, what's the plan? I'm supposed to be at the morgue tonight, hypothetically. And, I had been tipped off that something strange was happening and was going to investigate. Now, it sounds like we just need to go in and trash the whole place. Or do we need to go for a more subtle approach?
We could start something.
Before or after it opens, though. If you do it before too early, they won't have any of the drugs there, or they'll be able to get rid of it before anyone official shows up. Too late, and you might already have another room full of corpses.
I'm glad you're concerned about the corpses. Somebody has to be.
Mr. Negative Nancy over here.
Well, I could just go there early and find the drugs and be like, ooh, free sample.
Ooh, piece of I mean, evidence.
Piece of candy. I heard that bottle uncork.
I did too.
I thought it'd be a lot quieter. I was going
Shadow
really
Hound's
slow.
getting a nice treat.
I was going real slow, and it's just like boom, and I just stared at the screen, just hard eye in the Roll20 chat, like, oh boy.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, are you gonna have any of your boys in blue there?
Okay, Capone, calm down.
Probably not until something happens. You know, I can't. I mean, I can report it later so that you can not be there.
Ask him if he wants any evidence.
What kind of evidence do you need?
Well, samples of the drug would be good. There's no way I want any proof that they're doing the murders, as in bodies. So if you can keep that from happening, it'd be great.
Great.
How are you supposed to be there?
What time
Have you
am I
been to the
supposed to be there?
Um, like 11 at night.
Okay.
It's only 7 or 8 now.
I'm supposed to be there in a few hours.
Why? Were you making a deal with someone?
Okay.
Because I'd
First
say
off, what kind of
don't go, because you might wind up with them trying to make you one of the bodies, and then it
First-
becomes a whole shootout.
First off, that's quite an accusation. Don't you even know me?
Not accusing you of working with them. You could be meeting anyone there.
Second,
But you're saying you're supposed to be there. It makes me wonder if you're all right.
so this entire conversation is hypothetical?
Yes.
Hypothetically, we were, well, being paid to have a guard there. And I'm the fill in for tonight's guard.
So hypothetically, we would mean the people you were working with before?
Are you
Is
sure
it a
you
new
want to?
we that we get? Well, you're right. Maybe I don't want to know.
Thank you.
Hypothetically, you were going to be a guard.
Correct. Could maybe, hypothetically, the two of us be guards?
Hypothetically, I don't know if I want to show my face there.
You think I'm going like this? She looks at Knight. You remembered to grab my suit, right?
Uh,
I thought I mentioned that. She didn't, by the way, but
I think
that
you could
was
roll for your suit's power to see if you have it.
No,
Oh.
her power is always having a gun on her.
No, his power, his suit's power, sorry. Knight's
Oh,
suit's item summoning power.
it's not like there's only one of those suits. It's not like he could have her spare or something. If she
We
didn't
don't
ask
know
him
that.
to, I'm sure he wouldn't take it.
Darn.
And she's like the one person he won't steal from because she can shoot him.
I don't
She's
see.
one of the few people who could probably shoot him while he's invisible. Read his mind. Oh, you're right there. Bang.
Well, I better be on that list then.
Knight, I have two important jobs for you if you don't have the suit.
No, I don't. I didn't think about it.
That's,
Didn't cross my mind.
I thought I mentioned it. I must not have. Pilsters or. Never mind. If you could go and get that, that would be awesome. And then, as soon as the plane arrives, well, actually, are they even supposed to, be in tonight at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were supposed to get on the
Night
plane.
tickets. They'll be there that night. In fact, sometime in between now and 11.
Perfect. If you could get to the airport and have them meet us at the morgue as soon as possible, we might need some backup for this one.
Okay. Well, I don't want to do this. Okay, I'll go get the suit, bring it back to you, and then go wait at the airport.
That
They
would
might
be
hear
swell.
about.
You should probably tell him where it is if he doesn't already know.
I was gonna say I think he would know, or at least I'd relay that to him. He did sit there watching me write the address, so
Ah,
I think it'd be safe to assume that he would know, or at the very least, yeah, just kind of, oh, and you need to tell them to go here. Is that everything?
now I don't know what you're going to do to the place, but no more deaths would be good. No more deaths of innocence would be extremely good.
You're asking me not to kill the people that kidnapped Celia?
Oh
Good
no,
luck
I'm
with that one.
saying it would be better if you did. It would be nice if you didn't. Nice. You're not nice though, are you? He smiles.
Are
There's a small laugh in Knight's head.
hypothetically, are you? I have to admit, you have changed.
Are you starting to bat for the other team?
Actually, Acer's kind of like, wow. Actually, this guy could
Having
be
to work with
useful.
that rockhead is infuriating. He's so he's so by the book. He doesn't take a shit without filling out paperwork.
Oh God. Literally, I can see that happening. It took 5 minutes to use the restroom. Due to constipation, was longer than 3 or something like that.
I can see that.
Oh God. Kind of puts a hand on his shoulder. Well, what does that leave you doing?
Leaves me to give him the anonymous tip. I don't need people asking me a whole bunch of questions. Not anymore.
You know,
He'll be he'll be happy to take all the credit.
I'm not so sure I like this new schemer.
Just leaving it up to my name for now.
Well, alrighty then. We'll take care of what we need to take care of. As
All
long
right.
as it gets broken up in a timely manner.
I already left like 2 minutes ago to teleport to get your soup to come back.
Yeah, I have it. Yep. All right. So this conversation never took place. I never saw your face. You never saw mine.
Yeah, that's the way it works. He starts putting zipping his headpiece back up and putting the hat back on.
Mhm. Well, after this little charade, I think we'll all need to catch up. Billy finding religion.
Best part about all this.
Right, the redneck found God. He's not a redneck. I just
No,
see, just when you have a name like Billy Badass, to me it screams like short man syndrome.
well, he is a short man.
Exactly. Uh,
He's
anyways,
also as wide as he is short.
built like a barrel, as they say.
Yep.
God. All right. Well, yep. Acer would wait for the suit. Get that.
Schemer will leave you there.
What's that?
Schemer will leave you there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of a, well, feel Gluck.
So I
Meanwhile,
slowly teleport home, get the suit, come back.
on the plane, it's getting close to time to land.
Hold my ear back.
Yeah, it almost got stepped on 2 or 3 times by quickly moving stewardesses.
Right. And I thought about that. I've got something called material mimic, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and I can get super thin, like as thin enough to fit through the eye of a needle. So I just like weaved my way through. You know how there are these like little metal, I don't know, channels in between the seats in the aisle. I just kind of
Yeah.
like wiggled that way, went across, turned into carpet, wiggled the other way, was definitely metal. And then this little gross ear was just under their seat listening.
Yep. After that, Razor probably would have been telling, like, just, no, you don't have any hobbies. This is going to be hard.
Right.
I'm going to
Yeah.
tell stories.
After it turned into real small talk, she was like, I'm out.
But yeah, telling tall tales. Some of them somewhat believable. Some of them you're like, yeah, you met Rasputin. Whatever you say.
Yeah.
That
Totally.
kind of thing. But yeah, just he's not a bad conversationist.
Need to note that down. Need Rasputin and powers for
Hold on.
So after Flux pulls her ear back, I don't know if Shadowhound saw it.
He's
I don't
just staring at that ear stretching out from down under the seat, just
Yeah.
shaking his head.
She's gonna look over at him and be like, "Tell me about our boss."
What do you mean?
Well, I'm curious. I got a little info here, I got a little info there. What do you know about her? Yeah.
Primarily, she's a heartless bitch, but great to
Right.
work with.
Caught on to that one super fast. Didn't even have to eavesdrop for that.
And then he kind of pauses for a moment and goes, unless it's involving someone she considers family.
Right, sure. So, heart of gold for people she loves, utter bitch for everybody else. Got it. Neat. Uh, how pissed do you think she's gonna be when we come back and, it's not done? Obviously, she knows it's not done. That fucking guy was everywhere.
I'm standing behind Knight. That's all I know.
Oh, so is he the favorite? I should definitely stay behind him too.
Probably a good idea.
All right, sounds good. I like him. I think he's a hoarder.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not knocking it. I'm a hoarder too. Uh
Yeah, how many Louis Vuitton handbags did you take?
as many as he would let me fit in his pockets. All different colors, all different sizes. And here's the thing. Flux doesn't even like that shit. She just knows that she can turn around and flip it for a stellar profit later.
Stella profit, huh?
Stellar.
A Stella
profit.
sized profit. What does that look like?
It's at least 120 pounds worth of precious metals. I don't know. Yeah, well, I shouldn't have gotten that drunk. That was a poor choice.
Terrible idea.
Right. Hey, your power is interesting. Is there a way that instead of turning like someone else's shit off, you guys can share the same power? Like
Uh,
if you were to grab my arm, could you maybe like do it at like half power and I still am stretchy and you become stretchy
oh,
or
yeah, easily. And to
neat?
show you, he just kind of like, since we're sitting side by side, just puts a hand on
Mhm.
your shoulder and then starts stretching his fingers.
I'll start stretching my
Yeah,
fingers.
perfectly normal.
Huh. Neat. That's super neat. I'm a little jealous. I mean, only a little.
Mine aren't as I guess well flexed as yours. They're more like wavy because it's not a perfect imitation. It's still a new
Right.
power to me, so it's just like it's like floppy fingers.
Yeah. So when I stretch my fingers, it's like a time lapse of watching a flower, like the stems of a flower grow. It's just
Mine just kind of flop really, really bad, like holding like you're just pulled the noodles out of the freaking pot.
oh, we could work on that. I could help you with
Yeah,
that.
it takes a little time.
Yeah. It took me about how old am I? 15 years to I'm not 15, but it took about 15 years to like really get comfortable in my skin.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was out of character. All Shadowhound
Oh.
just like yeah, and yeah. Shadowhound kind of understands. His power is he's pretty much always encased in shadow. Even right next to him, the shadows just seem to lay it on thick.
Mm.
Like that's the best way to describe it. Like shadows even being cast by his own freaking eyebrows are exceedingly dark, so it always looks like he has bags under his eye.
Oh man.
Yep.
That's so you're not the M word. Are you like the other M word, the mutant word? Or like were you touched by apocalypse or something or
Are you saying this in character or out of
N-
character?
totally in character?
Oh. It's um, I don't know. It's kind of been this way forever.
Yeah. But you don't like magic. But
Eh,
are you magic?
it can have its uses, but no, I'm not.
So were you born with it or did it just like materialize after a while?
He gives a shrug and then says, maybe it's Maybelline.
Mm. Okay, well that's a vague 90s reference and I dig it.
Yeah. And
So,
then he goes, just born with it.
oh, okay. Gotcha. So, did you do you know anybody else like you?
Mythos is a pretty close one.
Oh yeah. That guy, man, he seems super cool, but I'm a little worried about him.
Yeah, his shit's scary. Even for
Dude,
me.
super scary and like super scary. So weird. That shit's so weird. As she's got like the stretchy fingers and shit, she's like, that
Yeah.
shit is so weird.
Yeah, Mythos is probably the one power even I don't want to replicate.
Have you tried?
Oh, that okay. Yeah, I guess I was in character. Yeah, he's like, no, I don't think I want to use it to its full potential. Especially after seeing Ultimate melt into a pool. Sorry, I'm
Well,
kind of
being
losing my voice right now. Out of
you're fine.
character,
You're
having
fine.
trouble with the voice.
Well, as a person who is frequently a pool, it's not that bad. Bads are interesting.
Oh dear. Get myself some water. I'm still here. You're
You
just
think
gonna
we're
hear
gonna
one.
get paid, even though we didn't do it?
Just laughs. Just oh, we'll find out.
Mm, okay. How far are we from the tarmac?
Was that a out of character question or
I
in character?
think I think that was a both. Either one. Okay, GM, how far are we from the tarmac?
Not not far. It's almost time to land. They're on the get your goddamn seatbelt on sign.
Ah, yeah. Man, do you guys want to go out? Do we have to go straight back to your place and like deal with that? Or could we just like not for a
uh,
minute?
we're probably gonna need to go straight back.
All right, well, I gotta stop at my house. I gotta. Oh, no, wait, Knight's got my shit. Shit. All right, I'll go with you.
Well, lucky for you, Knight's gonna be there.
Yes, that is why I am
We
going
just don't know
back.
that.
Well, I'm assuming he's gone home because I think he mentioned he was going home.
Well, she was told that he has to go wait for us at the airport, or is this in character? Sorry, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but you guys don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that. But Shadowhound's just like, no, we're gonna need to go directly to Acer. I don't want
Oh,
to deal with
great.
getting shot in the head while trying to go to the bathroom.
I mean, you could just not live with her, but it's on you, man.
He pauses and almost slightly serious. He's like, I've thought about it.
I mean, surely you make enough money to be able to get your own place. I know the housing fucking shit situation here is ridiculous. Out of character. The housing
Oh,
situation in Phoenix is fucking ridiculous.
you mean
Moving
both
on.
of us live separately?
Oh,
Yeah.
did you want to live with me?
No, no, no. Uh, he's like, because you said you can live without her, and he paused for a moment and said, "I've thought about it."
Oh, you think about. Oh, oh, no, I don't mean killer, man. I mean, that shit's. I mean, you do you, whatever, but I mean, like, actual, like, move your shit out, dude. Like,
Mom doesn't live in the apartment, I thought.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, no, uh, I have a little respect for the whole boss level thing, so I'm not gonna do that."
right. That communal living shit, man. I couldn't do it. There's
Oh,
no
yeah, no, I
way.
don't live there. No,
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you had, like, a room there.
nope. Remember,
Oh,
none of those rooms were anything were his, at least that you could tell.
okay. Well,
He's like, I stay in motels.
oh, that sounds expensive and gross.
It depends, and it
I
keeps me
mean,
under the radar.
yeah, if you want, if you feel like it, there might be some like apartments in my building. Not not like my apartment. My apartment's awesome. But, there might be some apartments in my building. I know the landlord, he lets me pay in cash and I don't have my name on anything.
He just kind of, nod his head to the side as a "I'll think about it" kind of thing.
Yeah. No worries. I mean, unless you just feel like you want to get shot in the head when you go to the bathroom or something. I don't
Well, that's also kind of why he stays in motels, because then that way, if Acer does come after her,
know. This is true. I see that. I see the appeal.
Especially now that she knows he killed all of her leads.
Right. You're fucked. And
I don't
that's
know
out of
that.
character.
I don't know that that was even a thing that was gonna happen. So I don't even know that she doesn't know, because I don't. I'm not even supposed to.
Yep.
It's not something I would know. I would even think about. Yeah, there's a lot to
hmm
that.
There's so much to unpack. Well, how do you feel about this new cat that's coming with us? This Razor gentleman. He seems
Brutal
interesting.
and violent. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
Get used to him
Okay.
a little bit.
Right. I dig it. So he's regenerative and that's neat. So
Yeah,
if
good
you
episode.
touched him, you could be regenerative?
Um, he has to think for a moment. It's like, well, I guess.
So
Yeah.
like, okay, what if what if you guys had to do something crazy awful and you had to hold hands the entire time you were doing it so that you wouldn't die? Would you do it?
I think I'll just stick to grabbing his wrist.
What if we held What if we held hands in the tunnel of knives? Unless.
unless,
Unless.
unless.
Oh man, I'm so upset that I made a scene in the airport. Oh well, it's fine. These people will only kind of remember. They got
Oh
bigger
boy.
fish to fry.
Oh boy.
Dying in 4 days and all.
Razor doesn't forget anything.
Yeah. I'm talking about the normies.
Yeah. Again with the dying in days.
It's gonna be a ah. Everybody's so fucked.
Yep.
Jesus. Thinking about just selling my shit and leaving for the desert. You know, we could. We could just all fucking be nomads in the desert with like dune buggies and shit. And, we wouldn't have to like clan up or anything like that. Just fucking skitter off, live off the land.
I'll just go with Canada.
Canada's nice. It's kind of cold.
Just
Maybe I'd go to
well,
Mexico.
it's
Oh, I'd go
easier
to
to wear
Colorado.
warm clothing than uh, you can only wear so much to stay cool.
This is true. So, question. If you wore like a super puffy jacket, would your puffy jacket also be like doused in shadow? Or if it was like a neon green, would you be like a neon green shadow?
You have weird thoughts.
I do, because I'm curious. People like to call it eccentric, but and then other people call it crazy. But I'm just curious.
You hear from across the aisle. So, my foot's totally stuck there and right in there, right? And I'm freaking out. The dog's having a seizure and I still have half a pie left.
What the fuck are they talking about? I pulled my ear away way too fast.
I look to her, kind of like nod my head that way, put a hand on her shoulder, and I guess I'll stretch my ear down.
We'll do it together. We'll do it together.
I'm curious too.
You're
That could be a
fucking
nice little
curious.
moment to cut the scene to
Now
land.
Razor has to come up with the rest of that story.
Or that.
Now you gotta do it. And this is what you can be like. A dog was barking and it wouldn't stop.
Okay, hold on. Actually, I can't. Oh, well, let's just let the ladies and gentlemen see that. Perfect.
There I was, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Okay.
Oh, I'm flying.
So
through
yeah. Let's
space.
see.
Go ahead, go.
God. But let's get real
Now
here.
you know.
Mrs. Hafer would have blamed me about her toilet overflowing if I was 30 states away. So I jammed my foot in there, hoping it'd make the toilet stop. Then my phone rings, and I knew it was my mom asking where her pie went because Megan had decided it'd be a great idea to make my ringtone a bunch of cats meowing. Mrs. Hafer's dog, Tiberius, starts freaking out, bashing into the door over and over again. Now, anyone who knows this dog will happily eat anything, and that includes my pie and probably me. So yeah, that's how I assassinated the former leader of Middle Korea.
Huh. Huh.
You were saying, computer?
Sure. Says hit and miss. Okay.
What?
Whatever
you-
you say.
Next, you're gonna tell me that you were hanging out on the grassy knoll.
Shit, they called it that here?
Uh-huh.
Oh my
he's,
god.
He's clearly joking at this point.
You
At least you're entertaining.
you're gonna see Razor, you're gonna see two lips. You're gonna see a mouth just kind of like stretch up and get in your face and go, Pixar didn't happen.
He is not even looking at these lips now in his face. He's just kind of looking over at Hitmiss saying, it's days like this where I wonder, I get this feeling, it's someone's listening to me, like someone has, more important things to do, I would hope, than listen to my recreation of that story from Drake and Josh one day. But, I guess.
Nope. We got a whole plane ride.
Got really boring over here. Like really loud right in your ear.
Jesus. I just... None of you have heard that off of Drake and Josh?
No, I've never seen it.
I don't-
Oh my god, I feel so young.
You should.
Yeah.
My kid might have seen it. I'll ask him about it tomorrow.
Wow.
It's not a
So-
slight either. He likes that shit.
I know. It's just,
Man.
he's like, I feel so young, and you're like, my kid might have seen it.
I'm sorry.
Drake and Josh, I was.
See, this
probably
is...
like,
I
what,
think
early 20s.
she's seen
so,
Avatar, though, so...
Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
early 20s. It just wasn't. I really wasn't watching that kind of stuff. Because
Well,
I kind of
joke's
stopped
on you,
watching
because
TV
I was
at
like
20.
8.
Yeah, I just kind of like stopped watching TV.
Yeah.
Fluff
I don't
and
know.
Shadowhound Athletics Roll.
Okay.
Oh boy, are we
Yes.
getting stepped on? Hit and miss about to smack us.
I'm gonna use a fate point because I'm an escape artist, if that's possible.
Okay.
I'm not good
Aw,
enough.
Hit and miss is definitely
not good
smacking our
enough.
ears.
No, you're not getting smacked. Although your lips are, both your pairs of lips are getting grabbed and pushed together.
Ah,
Oh no! This is
So,
wait,
uncomfortable.
wait. Did she? So hit and miss
Yes,
grabbed us.
hit and miss did it. Yes.
I shut down everyone's power. Not everyone, just hit and miss and um. Wow, flux. Both your powers
No.
just disable instantly.
Oh my god. And I fucking I come back like a set of like measuring tapes. Son of a bitch, it fucking hurt. God
Yeah.
damn.
no, she was mashing you two's lips together, making you kiss.
Yeah.
And before my mouth retreats, I'll get you for that.
Razor inappropriately busts out laughing. Just the whole cabin hears this.
Yeah, I was like, no one else in the cabin knows what's going on. That's the best part.
I'm gonna look over at Shadowhound and be like, when was the last time you brushed your teeth?
That was all you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pulls out a
it's
disposable
true.
toothbrush
Beer
from his
breath.
bag.
I do
Beer
have
breath.
beer breath. I do. It's so bad.
Razor looks at Hit and Miss and says, "Now you I could probably get along with."
Well, they both seemed like they needed a little action.
They've decided their own lives aren't interesting enough, apparently. Have decided to interrupt ours.
Well, I keep asking interesting questions. And now I have this mental image of just a person that's all in shadow, like fluffy shadow, and then a bright neon green puffer jacket.
God damn it.
I know. I love it.
So, when you're not doing jobs or, having your private space invaded by those two, what do you do?
I live with a friend of mine. Hang out, relax.
No, I
We've
got
known
you.
each other since we were kids. She kind of protected me when I was not as confident as I am now.
You talk about a little bit about beforehand. To me, you sounded just as confident then, just showed it differently.
Oh, I didn't feel confident.
You think any of us feel confident riding in the metal tin can, screaming across the skies at 600 miles an hour?
I don't think I like thinking of a plane that way.
Neither do I, but I have a massive fear of heights. And here I am.
You can't see the heights here.
No, because the windows are closed, thankfully.
I always keep my window open on the plane.
Why?
In real life.
That lets the heat in.
I love looking down at this ground.
I do too. Oh my
I
god, and
like
night
seeing
flights are so
clouds.
nice.
But I didn't seem very afraid, hopefully. The point is, we're all a lot less confident than we appear on the outside. That's okay. Every one of us is just different. Especially us.
Especially us, yeah.
Uh,
Okay, final approach and they're landing.
Excuse me, just one moment, he says, leaning back and squeezing his eyes shut tight. Because you can actually feel this plane move. I mean, even if it's a 737, yeah, I mean, final approach, yeah, especially going somewhere somewhat windy, like Phoenix.
Oh, freaking here, when I was coming back from Louisiana, god damn. The turbulence, I felt like I was on a roller coaster.
Man,
Yeah.
they were flying in and out of Chicago. Actually, for me, was the worst. Just
Well, it
because
was
of
during that week we
The
had
windy
those huge winds.
yeah.
That's when I came back.
Ugh. Yes. By the way, the Windy City, it lives up to its name because it's right off the Great Lakes,
Oh yeah.
and all of that creates lovely turbulence.
I've had to fly out of Chicago before. That's hard.
Yeah, but yeah, it just kind of leans back and squeezes his eyes tight, waiting for landing.
Oh, poor Razor. The man who can't be killed is scared of turbulence.
Not turbulence, heights.
Oh, I see. But still.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that make you think about how high in the air you really are.
Still.
I don't like to...
Pussy?
Why don't
We're
you bring
gonna
those
you fucking...
bring those lips that way? We'll mash them against the seat this time.
No, ew. Ew.
Yeah.
That is so ew. Like, we can't be friends in real life if you're gonna do that in game. Just kidding.
I draw the line.
That is how you get
Right.
herpes.
This is where, forget veil. This is where we draw the line.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Flux is gonna point over to Razor and kind of tap Shadowhound and be like, look, he's scared. That's too bad. Isn't it funny though? Because if he were like to fall out of this plane, he'd probably be fine. He'd be the only one that survives.
That doesn't mean it wouldn't fucking hurt.
Well, sure, it would hurt, but what's a little pain? You still get to walk away from it after maybe 20 minutes.
Well, here's the thing. First thing, I freak out. On the way down, I have a heart attack. And then when I hit the ground, it breaks every bone in my body.
So then you wouldn't even feel it because of the heart attack, right?
It's not how that works.
Now I want to just make an immortal character that's just like, so what are your other powers? You don't got any, so how are you useful? Opens coat. I like to blow myself up.
It's a great character. That's fucking great.
I feel like we'd have to be careful with that character.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's
It'd be like
problematic.
a single stick of TNT. He likes to hug the bad guys.
Yeah.
He's a psycho from what's that game? Borderlands, one of the psychos.
Come on.
I was
Scream
slightly
and run,
confused-
holding
I was
bombs.
slightly confused when you said he opens up his coat.
I was wondering too, like, are
Oh,
we
God.
a flasher? Like,
Yep, that's how I fight evil, guys.
you make
Look at this
people
immortal
uncomfortable.
schlong.
Nobody wants to see a naked man.
I was going to
Nobody
say,
wants to touch a
everyone
naked
dies of
man.
laughter.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Oh no.
It's just my friendly bits. What was that you said?
Jesus, no, let's not,
you're-
please. No.
Friendly loins.
No,
Friendly
please,
loins.
no, please, no.
What?
God,
What the
no. No,
I
stop it.
want to know. Never mind.
Schemer, you don't want to know, and neither does computer.
You'll see it when you watch Monday. It's the greatest thing. ever.
Last Monday, I said, prepare your loins. And someone went, prepare our loins. And I went, no, in a friendly way. Prepare your friendly loins. And now it's a thing. So,
Oh my.
oh yeah.
So, God.
My bad, you guys. My bad. Yeah, so we
Razor's
landed.
just gonna death grip the seat, both of the arms of the chair. Yep, wait until we land, and
So, and we're landing in Sky Harbor, right? Or are we landing on one of the many fucking tiny airports around here?
Of course she knows this shit.
I fucking know this shit. I got an airport just outside my house.
I'm
And
sorry.
It's This little
The,
tiny
the big one, the big airport.
That's Sky Harbor. All right. Which is a great name, by the way. I'm so fucking happy they named it that. So, is Night
And
gonna
Henry
be here?
will actually put her hand over Razor's comforting presence right there.
What'd you say? Sorry, I missed that.
Hit and Miss will put her hand over Razor's.
Aww. Cute.
That's so
Yep.
sweet.
He
So
probably.
you guys
Yeah.
finally land.
What's that?
You guys land and disembark, and
Yeah, he
Night is
probably.
waiting for you.
Oh, God. Yeah, Razor probably wouldn't have said anything until after they'd landed. Probably looked over, finally opening his eyes, and appreciated.
Yep, it's the lack of confidence. I understand.
So-
Now I just want to
What?
push him off of something tall to see what happens.
What the fuck?
I
Well,
know he's gonna survive.
true
It's
villain.
not murdered.
Just want to torture him.
Here's
No,
the thing.
just-
He, like, dies, and then he just comes back.
That's rough.
Yeah,
Oh,
he passes out for, like, the night while his bones re-knit themselves together.
well, now I'm gonna have to ask him about the afterlife when we land.
What the fuck? So, Night's there waiting for us after we disembark.
What happens when you
How was
die?
Right. How'd y'all fly?
Oh, it's fine.
Great.
Okay, so
Hey,
here's the plan.
real
All of us
quick.
couldn't keep their lips off each other, says.
Huh.
It's true. They were
Oh
all
my
over each other.
That's terrible.
Just like form
Shadow
my
Hound's
hand
found
into
the
a
girl.
shadow claw. I'm just like, I will.
All right, Shadow has a
Lexi
girlfriend.
just gonna
Got
be
it.
like, I mean, they're not wrong, but do you have my bags and my fur coat by chance?
Yeah, you'll get that eventually. Right now
Oh,
we
I'm
have
sorry.
to make up for our defuggle in Chicago, and we're going to a club.
I want my
Oh.
bags first, and I need to go home and change, and I also need to take a shower. Because
Well, what time is it now? Okay, so at 11
The
p.m.
time is 10 o'clock.
It's what?
10 o'clock. So
Okay.
you have an hour to get to, well, an hour before the club's supposed to open.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
It takes 30 minutes to get anywhere in this fucking town. So that's perfectly enough time to, like, get home, shower, and leave.
God,
Yeah, and
you
leave.
can't argue with her about time anymore, computer.
You
You're like, no, it'll
can't.
take you like an hour.
It'll take you, like, I shit you not. When I moved here, they were like, don't worry about time. It takes 30 minutes to get anywhere. And I'm just like, motherfucker. Down the road, 30 minutes.
Oh,
Scottsdale,
oh,
30 minutes.
that kind of thing. Okay. It
Literally.
doesn't matter where
30
you're going. I thought you meant 30 minutes tops. Like, no, it's just
No.
30
No,
minutes.
minimum 30 minutes. And nobody here drives the speed limit. No one. They all go 20 over. I shit you not. It's the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. Because I have a lead foot and I fit in perfect.
Jesus. Reminds me
Well-
never to ride with you. Ever.
You know, funny story. My
Right.
husband says the same goddamn thing. So it's fine. You're fine. My kid loves it. It's like a roller coaster every time I go somewhere.
Jesus, no.
And I
No.
drive a lifted Jeep, so that shit is like
Ugh.
crazy.
We would say, never mind.
Okay, back to this.
Sorry.
You
Take
have to be at the club. We kind of wanted to be there sooner. Well, I'm going there sooner because I'm going to sneak in before they open. I don't know what Ace's plan was. I took her suit back. Apparently, she decided to drink a lot and be depressed. Now she has to sober up and focus.
Wait,
Anyway.
I was joking about that shit. We didn't mean seriously.
Yeah, seriously. Anyways, this is to find Celia. This is going to help us find Celia, I think.
Celia?
When's Celia again?
It's this cool little girl. She's really awesome. But she's really powerful and she can make you do things.
And we want to
Freaky.
find her because.
She's
I
really
lean over and I say, family.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Fine.
Yeah.
Wait, do we get paid double or something? She's not my family. I don't care.
We'll figure the logistics of the payment later.
Oh
And
man,
you'll
I
have
really hate when
employment.
people say that.
He said the title in the movie. No, logistics. Phoenix logistics.
Phoenix
Bum, bum, bum.
Logistics.
But yeah, be at the nightclub whenever. I'm going to head there.
Not whenever. Sorry.
I'm gonna head there now. You guys probably should head there as soon as possible. Here's 4 bags and a coat.
Ah, thank you.
I'm going there now because I am not in the mood to piss off Acer anymore. Because I think I've done that enough in the last couple of days. I'm going there now.
I mean, same, but I figure we've done all this damage already. What's a little more?
Wow.
Yeah.
We've already hit the iceberg. It's the Titanic's unsinkable. Let's just do a little bit more.
I mean, why ask for forgiveness or why ask for permission when you could ask for forgiveness?
I'm
From
glad to know that you
sniper.
were at the helm and sank the Titanic. Good to know.
I was. Yeah, I absolutely was.
She steered toward the iceberg.
It was an accident.
This will be
I
fun,
needed-
guys. I promise.
The bar said they were out of ice, and I was like, hold up, I can fix this problem.
Wow.
Yikes.
I just miscalculated. I'm sorry.
I love it.
Miscalculated. Oh god.
I'm leaving.
Alright, so what do you need me to do?
Huh? You could come too. You could be helpful. It'd be kind of fun. You can meet the boss lady after we successfully complete this. And then you'll find out she's not a complete pain in the ass all the time.
That's not kind of staring at it. Hitmiss has like been the nicest out of anyone so far, and so he's kind of looking like, that's not so reassuring.
Just wait till she gets in your head. That's kind of fun. Anyways, let's go.
It's fucking crazy. Don't let her do it. Which club are we going to? Which club am I meeting you guys at?
Man, you should have asked.
This address. You guys need to go to this address. Okay, this is a club that moves every night, every time. But we know it's going to be at this address.
Is it like a dance club? Is it a nightclub? Is it a strip club?
It's the morgue.
I don't know. What
It's a nightclub. Just dress for a nightclub.
Oh, neat. Okay, I'll see you guys when I get there. Can I be fashionably late? I'm going to be fashionably late. Which is like 10 minutes later than I should be.
I don't know if we're supposed to sneak in or if we're just going to be guests.
I mean, I'm just going to be a guest and see what happens.
Knight's sneaking in because he's going to go get some more drugs. Y'all can do whatever you want.
Hey, bye. Flex is fucking leaving. She's got her bag. She puts on her fucking fur coat, walks out like a PIMP. Catches an Uber, fucking gone.
Oh boy.
So, does anybody plan on being there on time?
Knight's going there right now.
You could take Razor with you if you'd want, or he could figure out what Hit and Miss is doing.
Here's where Shadowhound's gonna explain. So I kinda tried to kill the boss of the place.
You what? Why are we still going there?
Yeah, I don't quite know if I'm gonna get in or not. But we can try.
Jesus.
Taylor? That would have been valuable information before Flex left. But
Yep.
Yep,
yeah.
probably.
She don't know shit. She's just like, we're Shadowhound.
Exactly. You guys can get in. You won't have a problem.
Yes.
Essentially, as long as you know where it is, they assume. I think that's what it is. They assume that you got the invite because that's the only way to know where it is, or something like that. I know they
Yeah,
only
something
send it
like
out like the day of.
something like
so
that. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the exact way it is, but that's the way it is.
Alright, so I'm assuming night just takes off. And yeah, Razor would look at, yeah, hit miss and go, so, you have a way of getting there?
Yeah, a taxi.
Alright.
I mean, I could run it, but that's boring.
You could. What now?
I could run it, but that would be boring.
He kind of
Getting
folds
there
his arm.
early is
Kind of folds his arms. You didn't mention what your powers were. Is that what you do? You're a speedster?
a little bit when I need to be. A little bit strong when I need to be. A little bit tough guy when I need to be. And other things. I'm a jack of all trades, I guess. But only a few trades at a time.
Well,
Totally confusing.
in that case, allow me, he says, putting a thumb out for whatever taxis nearby. Or actually, they're by this airport. There are probably some parked.
Always.
Always.
Yeah, there's always some parked at an airport.
Someone decided to be schmancy and take an Uber, but,
She'd already dialed it up and was like preparing to leave. Like,
the
she's
nice
that
thing is
person.
probably that, the taxi is probably there before your Uber is.
Absolutely. So you guys will leave before
no.
I do.
Oh no, Ubers are there.
They
Ubers are there.
Actually, that is very true as
Yeah,
well.
when I
forgot
flew
about
in, the
that.
Uber was just like parked right there. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess
no.
I don't wait.
So,
No,
yeah, yeah. Get in a taxi, and I guess off we go.
Yeah, I'm going with you guys, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, God.
So,
So,
real quick.
when is oh yeah?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
When is Acer getting there? Just immediately after you get your suit?
Yeah, pretty much. At the very least, to scope the place out. She's supposed to be there, so it's easy enough for her.
Yeah. Dimitri's there.
Yep, she's got her work suit on, so it's the jumpsuit and the cape and the mask with the red eyes and the smoke and the cool. She feels confident in this outfit.
Hell yeah, she does.
She feels
Get it,
dangerous.
girl.
Anyways.
Get it.
Is that the work one with the skirt, or is that the other one?
That's the other one.
It's the boots with the fur.
Boots with the fire.
God.
Jeans?
She would not be caught dead in apple bottom jeans.
Oh my god. I feel like not Acer. Oh my god. Flex would go back to her little penthouse apartment. It's not big like Acer's. It's a little penthouse apartment. Drop all of her shit in the foyer. Jump in the shower. A little bit later, you like see her like brushing her teeth feverishly, just like thinking about like, for a fucking weirdo, his lips were like super soft. And just like, leaned over the sink and like, yeah, totally just fucking, why not? Fuck it. You see her go through her closet, which is massive because that bitch likes clothes. She picks out a cute little, like, what does she pick out? What kind of nightclub is it? Is it just like a regular nightclub or is it like a themed nightclub?
Well, it's one that sells illicit drugs to people that have mind and body altering effects and then
She
kills
doesn't
them.
know any of this though. That's the thing.
I'm just letting you know that's what the kind of club this is.
Okay.
We just told her to meet us.
Yeah,
meet us
it's
there.
just a
Okay.
club. Its
All
name
right.
is the Morgue, if that makes any difference.
Right. No, that's helpful. So even if I didn't, she'd probably like dress up in some like cute skin tight leather thing, but not like a cat suit, which is not a thing anybody should Google, but if you do, she's not wearing that. Um just like this cute little like just skin tight leather thing. She's adorable. She's got like stiletto boots on. They are also leathery. She looks like she is the shit. Hair's up, makeup's done. It's like almost 20 minutes before she has to be there, and she's like, okay, I'm ready.
Oh dear.
And she's gonna leave because it takes half an hour to get fucking anywhere. And that's it. Like I just wanted to mention that she's brushing her fucking teeth just in case.
And especially don't Google PVC cat suit.
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
not the one. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Or do
All
it,
I
whatever.
think of is
I'm not
Halle
judging.
Berry though. So
that's Catwoman.
yep, cat
Suit.
suit, Catwoman. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Yeah, no, I was thinking more like this is
Oh,
a
I
super
know.
dated reference and I can't remember, but more like Trinity from
Not that dated.
Matrix.
Wow,
2000.
Yep.
that's
Yeah,
not
it's like,
dated.
I don't know, kind of dated, a little dated.
You're dated.
Oh god.
Still, don't Google it if you are under 18. Thank you very much.
I mean,
Well,
We have
now they're going to.
we
we
have
can't
paradise
tell
here.
people how to live their
Don't
lives. We
condone
can just
the,
we
Hey,
can
you
just
can start
impress
them on Blue Kink. Leave them
Is
alone.
this something you need to safe, like, go on, like... Never mind. Never mind.
No, it's like it's a thing you can buy. It's not a big deal.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It doesn't matter that some of them are crotchless and buttless.
And you also have to like wait. I don't want to talk about this anymore. We could talk about it later, but I don't want to talk about it right now.
No, let's not, please.
Okay, Acer.
Thank God. All right.
Sorry.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Dimitri's there. He's basically giving people orders on where to put things that they're bringing in. Cases of things, sound system shit.
Yep.
Doesn't look like there's much left to go.
Everything going all right in here?
Yes, everything's going fine. So you are taking over. Good. It's nice to see a boss that likes to get her hands dirty.
Are we expecting trouble tonight?
We expect trouble every night. Some people just can't, well, control themselves. That's why we have you, and that's why we have Gregor. And a head peeks out from inside at the name. No, I was not calling you. Go. In fact, that head was almost at the top of the door frame,
Well,
and it looked like it was someone bending down to stick their head out the door frame.
hey, nothing 762 by 54R can't fix. Yep, she has that rifle in a single point sling. That's kind of hidden by her cape at this point. Thing is, she doesn't wear it across both shoulders. She just wears it across one. So,
Yeah.
anyways, the sling, not the cape. Anyways, it's like Sorry, it's a full hood. Sorry.
All right. So when does everything kick off?
You cut out a little bit at the beginning.
All right, so when does everything kick off?
Very soon. Midnight, actually. We just making sure everything gets in, gets moved to the right places, that we know the protocols.
Good to know. And how long are we here?
Now, you have a very nice gun. You probably won't have to use it, but if we run into someone who is, more powerful than the average bear, just gestures to his arm, which looks like it's got the 25, 35 stitches and kind of a jagged three-claw pattern. More problem than your worker, the shadow. And you probably
Apologies.
have to use
Apologies once again for that. We're still working on following those leads.
I gave him back
Unfortunately,
more.
good.
I gave him back more than he gave out, so it's okay. Just upsetting, thinking maybe you had something to do with it. Sorry for the accusation.
Not it.
Not at all. Unfortunately, actually, I had a question for you. We were chasing down his middleman. Found out he was murdered.
Was it the middleman
Okay.
that was murdered? No, it wasn't.
No.
No. Oh, yeah, you're right. He murdered a whole bunch of other people, though. Yeah.
We're still working on finding his middleman, but once we do, things will clear up very quickly.
That is good. I do not like being attacked, but if it gets problems out of the way for your business, it means more workers for my business, yes?
Fair enough.
No, you idiot. He turns him around. Don't bring stupid records. We have real DJ, MP3s. Does not take up as much space. More room for dancing. The guy looks slightly confused, but then turns around and goes back to the vehicle.
Was he carrying records?
Yes, he was carrying a crate full of records. A milk crate. You can't find those things anymore. Those.
Yeah, like he's a DJ, right? So he's got a milk crate full of vinyls. I dated so many of those dudes back in the early 2000s.
Oh, early 2000s. 2004. Let's see, where was I? Oh, that's right, I was 6.
I was like grade school.
Oh my Lanta! Man,
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got
yeah.
dated
I
over
remember
there.
had my first kid.
Nobody remembers Fight Club.
I do.
Right.
Hey, we don't
Well,
talk about it.
Yeah,
Remember,
hold on.
roll one.
Literally
Yeah, but-
breaking rules over here.
Sassy just brought thoughts to mind that reminded me of a line from there from Helena Bottom Carter. Does anybody remember that line that I'm thinking of?
Nope.
Man, I haven't been fucked like that since grade school.
Oh, shit, that's right. Fuck.
I remember
God
that now.
damn it.
She was hilarious. Okay.
Yeah. I mostly dated DJs just to get into the parties without having to pay the fee.
That's fair.
No, you
That
don't
is a
actually date the DJ. You just have to flirt with him as he's getting ready to go to the club and the party.
Well, I mean, I worked my way up the DJ ladder. Like it was, you start out with the guys that do the small clubs, and then the bigger guys show up, and you're like, hey, and moving on.
Moving on.
Yes. Moving on. So, looking around. All right, we got the guy with the milk crate of vinyl. Yeah, what's the situation here?
Situation is, it's a small-ish warehouse, which means it's still as huge as a dance floor and a good club. It's old and unused, but it's been cleaned up a bunch in preparation. There's an upstairs area, and there's a guy about 7'4"
Jesus.
standing by the staircase to go up. It's that guy who stuck his head out the door. Gregor, that was the name.
Gregor. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
probably walk up and
Gregor, correct?
And he nods.
My name is.
Grunt and nod. Gregor
Well,
is not good for conversation.
well,
He helped with security, but so I need someone with more brains.
well,
But Gregor
Right.
doesn't even flint to that, doesn't just stands there.
well, if I get into anything I can't handle, I'll ask for your assistance.
As I said, the big words will go over his head. She give you nod, you help. And nods.
I'm totally not looking at, pretending to look over at the other players in the room, giving them the wink and nod like, "Hello, this is when he helps me."
I don't understand.
Of course.
Oh.
Knight gets there, he's invisible completely and just walks in and then goes to the back room looking for drugs. He don't really care about all the fanatical party getter things. He's like, I'm gonna go.
Not really a back room, but there's an upstairs, which a guy who's as big as the staircase is standing in front of.
Yeah.
Gregor.
Can you teleport through him?
I should be able to teleport on the side of him.
Yep. You can teleport to the other side of him real easy. And go
Teleport,
upstairs.
yay.
Yeah.
Temple Lord.
That was adorable.
Yeah, sounds like something Winnie the Pooh would be trying to do. I must Temple Lord over to the beehive. Sorry.
Alerts and boozles.
Oh god. All right. Just maybe she feels Knight's presence and just lets him know in his head. You find anything, let me know.
Don't worry, I'll think what I find.
Okay, we've got a locked door, Knight. Give me the burglary roll.
You need a friend.
Uh-oh. E.T. phone home. Ooh.
3. Yeah, it's a good lock, but it's a lock in an old building. So yeah, you get in, and there are 4 or 5, well, basically gurneys in there, and next to each of them is an IV bag with some sort of fluid in it. That's it's a little grayish.
Are there people on the gurneys or are they just like
No.
prepped?
They're empty.
Okay.
There's also a box. It looks like those refrigerated boxes that they carry organs in. It's not. It's just a cooler, basically. Next to that, but it's a pretty big one.
Oh no.
Okay, so apparently they changed the drug into liquid form.
Sure.
So
Knight.
I don't know.
I think these are organ harvesters.
Ew.
Well, we have a body that can give an unlimited number of organs, don't we?
Wow.
Do
You would really do that to him? Like, fuck, is it Archimedes?
I mean,
Listen.
it's
The
good
Greek-
money.
listen.
No, is
You
is
can
it?
cut half your liver off, and you can still. I think it. Will it grow back? Is that right? Like you can cut half
Yes,
of
No,
your
it
liver.
won't go back, but you can live with it.
Right. So, but if he regenerates, if we just take like one of everything, like an eye, a kidney, a testy, he's fine. It'll
Ow,
come
ow.
back.
A testy. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It'll
Well,
come
what
back
happens
though.
over there?
Like one lung, give him something to live off of while he's regenerating that's
I'm
brilliant
not
business.
sure why I thought Archimedes. I meant Prometheus. We're not playing
Oh,
that
yeah.
game.
No. Okay. So there has to be another room because this is just weird hospital stuff.
This is useless stuff. Walks out.
Night.
I'm
Those
looking
are.
for drugs, not harvest of human body parts.
I love Night. I love Night so much.
Yep, you find a refrigerated case.
All right, let's open the case. What's in here?
Yep, there's a pile of IV bags, all of them with that lovely gray fluid.
Yeah, that'll be fun to have. Take one and put it in my pocket. And then go to the next room.
Yep, next room is basically empty except for what, 6 or 7 gas cans?
Like full of gas?
Yes.
Oh, they're getting ready to burn people. Just like before. That's good to know.
You say that so gently and sweetly.
Right. I was
Well,
uncomfortably gentle, like, oh, just like before. Memories.
Memories.
oh, he's just saying it in his head. All right, what's next room? I really want to find a lot of this.
Um, Nothing in the next room. That one's basically the last room in up there. It probably when it was a warehouse, it's probably the office and then the not storage room, the records room. It would be they're planning on burning things because it's got the it's in the corner, so it's got 2 very solid walls meeting there. Things that won't burn immediately.
This makes so much more sense now because originally, for some reason, you were describing it, and somehow I heard you say it was a house, and so I was like, "How is a
It's
club being taken out place in a house?" And then you just said warehouse. I was like, "Oh, I missed the where."
Yep.
So, can I look in the office for something cool? Because I haven't collected a random trinket in a while.
Okay, the office is where the gurneys are, and the cooler and the case full of drugs, refrigerated case full of drugs, or at least you think they're drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, what else could it be?
Wait a minute. I need to go back to that room. I only took one. I need to take like 2 of them. One for myself and one for that cop dude.
And there's all sorts of medical bits and bobs in there, like all the needles for the IVs, and there's a couple. Actually, there's one, two, well, there are 4 gurneys, so there's 4 defibrillators. Those are expensive.
That could be fun to have. Um, fuck it. I'm gonna take one and put it in my pocket. So I got 2 bags of drugs and a defibrillator, and then I walk out and go back downstairs
I
and
feel
teleport
like
on the other side of the other guy.
I feel like in my mind's eye, I'm envisioning like a video game character's inventory right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Basically,
I see it too.
Anything? Anyone?
What? I got some bags. Apparently they turned the drug into liquid form. That's kind of cool.
No Celia.
No, I didn't see no person. They got a room full of gasoline. That helps.
That just means they're planning on burning this place down.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What about that file room? Maybe there's information on her in that little room.
There's a
No.
file.
I'll be right back.
Oh, that file room was the room with the body. Well, where it looked like they were getting ready to burn things. There's no actual paperwork in there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna wander around, see if I can find like a basement, maybe. I don't know. That's kind of weird. It's a warehouse. It's flat.
Acer's gonna kind of go outside and take a look at the truck.
Yeah, no basement. Yep, it's unmarked small truck,
Plates.
almost like a U-Haul, except it doesn't have any markings of business on it.
What kind of plates?
Actually, it's got Alabama plates for some reason.
Standard resident, like Class C, Class C.
And yeah, yeah.
Okay, so they're not.
Big classy.
Well, they're not commercial plates. They're not, permanent plates. Yeah, if they were like police plates, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on right now? um. Acer feels like we're really at a dead end here. The only person here right now who might know anything is Dimitri, but we can't tip our hand right now because we don't have backup.
Okay, I have a random thought. I'm gonna go back to where those gas cans are and take them and teleport them a mile away and just take them out so they're not in the building.
Okay, gotcha.
That might. Okay. It all depends when they notice. With luck, the party will be in full swing.
Like set them up outside the building, like someone just forgot to bring them in at some point.
Right.
Give me a notice roll, Acer.
Yeah.
Since you're outside.
Yeah. Can I notice? Acer, do you notice?
Looking for a 4. We're looking for a 4.
That's a 3. Let's see. Do we have an aspect to re-roll this? Because it's gonna go so much better this time.
I will happen to mention that you don't necessarily have to re-roll, but because you can also use a fate point and
to give it a +2.
and an aspect to give it +2. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you could do that. Maybe I did know and I just forgot.
We'll use the high aspect. House of Cards. Lie, cheat, and steal my way to the top.
Some guy has come from like down the street over and bugging Dimitri about something. You can hear him saying, "But I brought the right stuff this time. I got the $500 like last time, and I got the real kind of." And he drops what he was trying to pull out of his jacket onto the ground, and it looks like a nice, neatly folded up body bag.
What?
And Dimitri's like, "We are not open. Get out of here. Go away.
Yeah.
We open in 45 minutes."
Yeah, Acer's gonna walk over looking for all the world like a metallic skeleton.
But I thought maybe I could, since I'm early, he's picking it up.
Do I need to remove this person? Go ahead.
No, he's not the problem. That guy's backing away from you now.
I go straight to his mind. I go into his mind and use influence to say, sit around the corner and wait for me. Get to a safe distance and wait for me.
Yeah. That's a role you have to do, right?
Yes, I can
Kind of.
use. Well, let's see here. Does it have to be rapport? Or do I have. No, it's just rapport. Okay, that's fine.
Ooh.
Mwahaha.
Okay. He immediately leaves and goes around that corner. at, at least your presence is making pests go away.
It's my job.
Well, not really. Your job is when things get more involved than just coming to me and bothering me for early access.
Understood.
But yeah, she's probably gonna let Knight know. There's someone in the alleyway. You need to interrogate him and do it quietly.
Oh, okay. I get back from delivering the gas ways away. I'm like, okay, I'll be in the alley. I'm gonna scare and be a floaty head trying to talk to him.
Quietly, he said, not make the guy scream his brains out.
Just a pair of eyeballs and hands. Ooh.
In the ghost of the alley, tell me why you want in early.
Yeah, I'm curious. What they want to die? I'm very confused. But yeah, Acer will go back to, or yeah, I was gonna say if Dimitri is not around, she can go do it herself.
Yeah, Dimitri's still busy.
Gotcha. Yeah, probably dip around for a moment. Yeah, so Knight doesn't have to.
He's sitting there looking like maybe he's confused as to why he's sitting there.
Right. Step up right in front of him. And yeah, using influence once again, basically, actually, no, we're not even going to need to do that. We're just going to, like, get into his mind and figure out what the fudge he's doing here.
Ooh, that's a fun roll. Go ahead. Let's see how much info you get out of him.
Oh, I get the +2 out of that, too.
Yep.
Oh my god, that roll was nasty.
What is that roll? Yikes. Do you like rolling 3 negatives?
No, I
Because you
don't.
do it often.
I do this so often, yes.
Oh. You get a picture of him the last from I guess it seems like the last time he was trying to get access, quote unquote. You can even see hit and miss out of the corner of his eye. Must have been that time she was talking about, and he's handing Dimitri $500, and he pulls out a folded up garbage bag out of the inside of his jacket. This is the best I could do, sir. No, no, this is not good. This is not what I want. You want access to, well, the best thing that's ever going to happen to you drug wise, huh? You need to bring what I want. But why do you want a body bag? Do I ask you why you want to get high? No. I want what I want, you want what you want. Get out of my fucking club if you don't like it. No, I'll see what I can get. And you can basically see him thinking, "Oh man, I hear it's so good. It's like the greatest high. I want to try this. I really want to. H isn't any good.
But who keeps
That's
telling
very
them that
wrong.
this is good? Because he keeps killing all his clients. If he keeps killing all of them, then how is there anyone left to say, yeah, this is good shit?
No, you remember that Hit and Miss says uh, plenty of people came back down.
Not all of them? Okay. So the ones
Well,
that don't.
she didn't know that people weren't ever coming back down. She just knew that during the night some of them would come back down, and there was maybe a little blood on their shirt somewhere, maybe by the neck, maybe by the wrist.
Yeah, it's wherever they decide to put the IV.
Yeah.
It's just. So there's something that they want out of certain people, and basically, yeah, it's a good high. It's just. Eh. But.
Yeah, Hit and Miss said they were blasted out of their minds.
Well, sure. I just, basically, yep, all right, these are promising individuals while they're high and more incapacitated on the gurney. We take our pick and, yeah, we harvest what we want from who we want and burn them when we're done. That's, well, I don't know. We didn't, no. So none of those chests were empty, were they?
Um, Wait, which chests?
So up there, he saw. So there was the ice box full of the.
Of the drug.
There were other ones up there as well, or no?
Yeah.
What were the other ones full of? Knight, I need you to figure that out.
Didn't say he opened them.
Knight, you need to check the other chests.
Oh, I found the drugs. I didn't bother with the other ones. All right, let's go look at those. Teleport back up there. And open the chest. What's in?
Slug.
What is it?
They're half filled with water, and the water is full of slugs. For some reason. Slugs or leeches. You can't tell for sure. Oh, actually, maybe you can tell for sure, Knight. Give me education roll. Or is it academics? Whichever.
I don't have either one of those.
Okay. And just roll with a 0. It's some sort of slimy worm-like thing that lives in not worm-like, slug-like thing that lives in the water. Could be slugs, could be leeches, could be snails that have somehow lost their shells.
There's slimy things and water. I think that.
In all of the rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go check it. Yeah, all of them. I don't know if they're. I don't know. They're little slimy little things. They look weird.
That's what that's what the defibs are for. They're not killing people here intentionally. I get them high to do. I get them high, and then I use these to do something. What that something is kills people every now and again. What the fuck is going on here, computer? What does any of this have to do with Celia?
Well, the only thing connecting this to Celia is Shango.
We need to sit here and wait for Shango. God damn it.
Can we stab one of the worms with the syringe and take out whatever's inside of them?
Yes.
Go right ahead.
I could try that. Stab one of the little slug things and syringe out whatever's inside the little bug thing. If it's blood and mucus, then that's just weird.
That's what it is. It probably need to be tested. find out what the fuck.
I'm here.
Computer, what
Alrighty.
time is it? Like in the game.
In the game, let's see, by then it's, let's say, a quarter to midnight. So 15 minutes before it's supposed to open.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Acer would probably find a place to converse with everyone outside of the area to just kind of fill them in when they get here. But for now, it's very much one of those what the hell is going on and what are they harvesting is the question.
So you want me to hang out in this room invisible and watch what they do?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay.
So, about then's when the the cab shows up with Hit and Miss, Shadowhound, and Razor.
I imagine, yeah, Acer would probably, discreetly get them out of sight of the warehouse and talk to each of them. But especially looking at the newcomer, yeah, she's dressed in her suit. She's not afraid. No, dumbass.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
So yeah, it very much those.
Oh, you're here. Glad you could make it.
Cutting out on me.
Yep, big
Yeah,
time.
you got out on me too.
Glad you're here. Good you could make it.
Hello.
Oh, still
Uh-oh.
can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, now we can hear ourselves. All right. Well.
Yes.
What about now?
Nope.
Nope.
It's muffled. Muffled more
Lovely.
than.
Alrighty. Let's try this.
Can you hear me? Hello?
If you're talking, we can't hear you. I mean,
Oh, so now you guys can hear me though.
Now I can hear you.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's a software bug if ever I've seen one. Alrighty.
Yeah, I was like, seems like the voice changer's being weird.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you could make it, and you are. Oh, me? Razor. This is kind of looks at the two, Hit and Miss and Shadowhound. This is Acer. Oh, the he was about to say crazy bitch, and then he said, "Your boss." Yes. Hmm. Is who is this? Wait. I thought you left him in Chicago.
He proved useless. Useless. Wow. He proved useful against Ultimate, so probably best to have him.
Ultimate. Fuck. All right.
He can
Mr.
jump out
Razor.
a and he can jump out a third-story window, land, and not die.
Great. Guess that means. All right. Yes, yes. When you decide you want to throw me out of a third-story window, you can do so shame-free. That wasn't what I had in mind. She kind of looks at Shadowhound and Hit and Miss. What has he been told?
Uh, that you're the pinnacle of politeness.
Shadowhound, we both know that's not the case. I'm just looking for honesty here.
Just gave him a pre-warning not to get on your bad side is all.
Enough to get him to want to work with us?
He's going to work with us. I'm gonna need to see some memories. Wait. Hold on. I don't usually prefer having people root through my... If you want to work with us, I need to know I can trust you before
on,
we
do
go
it, it's fun.
into a firefight. He gets this kind of maybe a spark in his eye and goes, "Okay, fine. You want? All right. Yeah." They lock eyes for a long moment. And then a hand comes up and she slaps him across the face. Okay, I deserve that. But seriously, you have what you need? You can hear under the, through the helmet. If you ever do anything like that again, I swear... The two of you can vouch for him, that's fine.
Yeah. Worked pretty well against Ultimate.
I'm sure. So, today we bring the morgue crashing down.
What? That's hit and miss.
But we promise.
We found out that they're connected to Shango St. John.
Oh, now I can kill him.
In addition, they're doing some... Your hunch, hit and miss, was spot on. We're not exactly sure what they're doing up there, but it involves sedating people and then using leeches on them. What the fuck is... What have you two dragged me into?
I don't know, this is some fucked up shit.
Razor, I'll explain in due time, I suppose. What we're doing right now is trying to figure out a way to get things straightened out. The plan is to collect some evidence and hopefully be gone by the time the cops show up to raid it.
Fuck.
Okay, I thought you guys took care of these kinds of things yourself.
What we're doing.
Acer is just looking at him through that mask again, going, "You ask a lot of questions. If you'd let me finish, maybe we'd give you an answer." Okay, I see what they said was true. She gives him another long look, but doesn't say anything. And instead, goes back to the other two. So, I've got Knight in position. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure how to move forward here. I want to sit and wait until Shango arrives. And we have permission to take out, well, 3 people. Or, well, we have permission to take out as many people as we think are necessary to get this done. We've been told no innocence. Looking at Shadowhound. However, if something does happen, c'est la vie.
Okay.
Where are the rest?
So where do we...
Go ahead.
So where do we start, boss?
Oh,
Well-
Flux is running a little bit late. She needed to grab some supplies.
After the things Fox did in Chicago, I'm surprised she's coming back at all.
Well, I mean, that I guess remains to be seen.
She didn't seem to enjoy the task she had been given very much. I wonder if this is something she'd like to continue doing.
I think she'll be fine.
For all our sakes, I hope so.
Me too.
All right.
Does that mean I'm still in? Says a voice from above, and standing
God
on a
damn it.
fire escape is Ravenant.
Hmm.
I tried.
I'd like to talk to you for a moment, Ravenant.
Nice knowing him.
He climbs down. Look, I tried. I helped him find the guy.
She puts
I
up a
helped him
hand.
find-
She just... You don't need to explain anything more to me. I've seen it all.
Oh,
I'm not going to make you a full member of this group just yet. We're still going to consider you in your prove-it phase. But depending on how things go tonight, that might change. Is that all right?
okay, sure.
Consider this a second.
Now,
Go
as
ahead.
long as I know it's kind of fair. I mean, you helped me. I'm working with you. What's been going on with Quick Draw and what's his face, the bomb guy? Oh, Gang Bang. Yeah, I remember his stupid name.
Do you have a
They
lot
go
of
they go through
people?
the same thing. She needs a lot of people because she needs varied abilities.
He kind of
If all you
shrugs.
have is a guy who can hammer, who has hammers for hands, all he'll ever be able to do is help against nails. So it's hit and miss.
Locke's gonna have hammers for hands.
He just kind of shrugs. Fair point. Well, I haven't made a decision on either of them either. We've had Quick Draw in for one short stint, but that ended fairly quickly. And I don't think... Oh gosh, what is his name? The bomb guy.
Gang Bang.
Yes,
Bang, bang.
yeah. We haven't had him in anything just yet. That being said, tonight we're going to be going up against some very dangerous folk. I plan on letting the party take its course until such time as Shango appears. There are 3 people here. Shango, Dmitri, and Dmitri's Russian bear of a bodyguard. That was unexpected. Was he here the last time? Hit and miss?
Yeah, but he never says anything or does anything unless there's a really big problem. And I usually handled the really big problems before they got really bad.
Well, good, because tonight it looks like you and Shadowhound, your job is going to be handling that big problem.
He seems a little slow.
I don't get to take on Django? Okay.
Well, whatever it ends up shaking out as. You might
Yeah.
take on Shango, but he's got magic, so
What?
you might
God.
not be. You might not be happy.
Fuck
about
magic. Fuck it. Nah, you can have him. You guys can fucking have him. I'm done trying. I'm taking the big dude. I'll slice him to bits. I don't care.
that. Now, when it comes to, she kind of turns. All right, since you've decided to be uncooperative, what exactly can you do? Looking at Razor. Hey, first off, I'm being just as cooperative as you would expect me to be, yes? Especially since I don't know you. There are some places in my mind that I would rather keep to myself, but you decided to jump on in anyways. You know what I mean. Look, I regenerate fairly quickly. And, look, I may know a few things when it comes to, hemomancy. Excuse me? Hemomancy. I work with blood, okay?
Vampire. I'm just kidding.
That's a little... Look, you don't worry about me. I'll take care of the rest. Just point me at whoever you need killed and, well, I guarantee you they will drop dead before I do. Normally I would say that needless bravado is, needless. But you mean it, don't you? I wouldn't say it if it weren't true. Oh boy. Kind of looking at Hit and Miss and Shadowhound.
Good
And
luck with this one.
then maybe, shakes her head. Where are my manners? I am sorry. It is good to have both of you back here in Ashes. I couldn't do this without either of you. Thank you.
It's good to be back. Chicago kind of sucked.
Hey, that's my city you're talking about. But yes, Chicago does suck.
Good to be back.
As soon
So
as...
we're going in and handling things, or we have to wait for the fat man? Maybe we should wait inside for the fat man.
I think that's going to be prudent. Shadow, you may
Yep.
need to wait outside.
Yep.
Unless
waiting
you
for that.
feel like apologizing.
But I don't think that's going to be a smart idea. He might think we're up to something.
Fair enough.
Just
Alrighty.
give me the call and I'll... Really?
What's that?
Oh, my computer just... Oh, no, that was my screensaver. Sorry, my computer's been just turning off and I thought it turned off again. That's why I said really, so I apologize for that. Yeah, he's just like, give me the call and I'll come running in. Sorry,
Just
screensaver's
call
totally...
me and you know I'll be there.
I was gonna be so pissed on my computer if it just turned off again.
'Cause I see your true colors shining through. Sorry. Alright. What are we doing now? Oh, yeah, I guess we're just waiting because, yeah. Flux is late to the party. Fashionably late to the party.
Yes.
Yas, queen.
Yes, queen, yes.
Well, computer?
She's 10 minutes late.
Yeah, I mean, there's like, I'd like to come in when there's music.
Hit and Miss. Hit and Miss says, well, he's probably going to start soon. He's going to want you in position. Maybe I could just show up too and say whatever I had to do ended quick, which it did.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
She said maybe I can go in with you and say whatever I had to do ended quickly, which it did.
That works for me.
Then he has to decide whether he wants you or me.
Of course. Yep, and kind of looks at Ravenant. If you can find your way in, please do. Otherwise, hang outside until the fat man walks in.
Okay. I didn't see any rooftop access, so I'm probably going to be out here.
All right. And yeah, I think that's everybody here. Oh, she kind of looks at Razor. You look like you belong in this club, maybe. Oh. So you want me to go in as a, what? A customer? Oh, so the guy that just died, not died, but the guy that we just scared, can we say we grabbed his, body bag that he dropped?
Yeah.
She hands him the body bag and the $500 in cash and goes, I have something special in mind for you. This is a body bag. Yes. And the money you need to pay Dimitri to get in for their special service. Okay, I don't think, oh, you don't need to think about it. Just do it. He's giving kind of a help me look to Shadowhound and Hit and Miss.
You are the lady. Chop chop.
Gotta be useful.
What? Me not being able to die is not useful in...
I mean, we could put you in the body bag
I
and see
think
if
that's
that
gonna be
works.
right.
Alright, fine, but... What do you want me to do once I'm up there? Oh, I'm sure you'll figure it out. I don't like that. That's not really my problem. Alright, so now we know what
People are
Razor
probably
gets...
getting here.
What's that?
People are probably getting here around now, says Hit and Miss. And when folks come around early, enough folks come around early, he just starts early because he doesn't want people hanging around outside.
Yeah, I gotcha. So, yep. We'll go in. Razor's gonna trail behind as to not look like he's with them. And also, he really doesn't want to play Patsy.
Yep, so Shadowhound and Raven are outside, and you guys went inside. Dimitri sees you and Hit and Miss and comes over to you. Oh, am I going to have 2 workers today? Is it going to cost extra? What?
I'm actually very surprised that Hit and Miss's earlier job has ended a lot more quickly than we anticipated. If you'd like, there will be 2 of us and 1 pay. You can pay her.
Ah, I like having extra for free. Yes.
She just nods.
We have one person who looks quite unassuming. He looks at Hit and Miss, then looks at you. And then we have the obvious guard, the obvious danger. I like. I wouldn't be expecting the big trouble to come from her. Your phone, well, one of your phones is ringing, Acer.
Alright. She's gonna tap the side of her helmet, put it on Bluetooth. Hello? And she's muted
Someone
her...
other than me. Someone other than me gave in a tip, and they're on their way. You better get out of there if you're in there.
Damn it.
And that's when Shadowhound, you can see flashing lights
God damn it.
heading your way very quickly
Oh boy.
from both sides of the road.
Ugh.
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Ah!
God damn it.
I was like formulating plans. I was like, what can Raven do? What powers can I take from him? Like,
You want to turn into a giant bird?
yeah, actually, I was gonna play distraction. Pretty sure if they saw a giant raven flying away, but I'd have to be
Yeah.
able to keep touching him. So I don't think
Yeah,
that'll
I
work.
don't think it's gonna work.
Alex just wanted to come in while everybody was partying and start like lifting fucking wallets out of people's pockets. As she like danced through the fucking dance floor.
Yeah, just wait. She picks a pocket and comes out with a body bag.
I mean, maybe.
Look what I got! I got a body bag.
She also wants to ask what Razor's blood type is.
That's not worrying.
Yeah, I was
No.
gonna say, why would you want to know that?
Because I do. What is Razor's blood type?
Because if he donates to her, maybe she'll become
Let me
immortal.
consult my character sheet.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Nope, not on that page. I wonder.
Yeah, we're
Is
in.
it on that
We're ending
page?
it tonight with the police right on their way there, almost there. 2 people outside, 3 people inside, and 1 person. Well, she's on her way, and you can see the flashing lights ahead of her as her taxi heads towards the club or the address. Taxi doesn't know it's a club there.
No. Tap him on the shoulder and be like, no, 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 no. Drop me off here. Like a few blocks back. Just, no, no.
So, we're gonna sign off. Let's start with Ceci.
What up? I'm Sassy McNasty69. Played Shadowhound. It was great. We were like, okay, we're gonna go to this party. I'm like, well, I tried to kill the owner, so I should probably stay away. Which luckily I did, because now there's a bunch of cops and I can go murder them. I mean, um, how would someone feel if I just murdered all the cops?
Flex might help. Maybe.
Oh, I'm
We
not
know
going to
somebody
'cause-
might flip
yeah, I
shit.
know exactly. So yeah, anyways,
Not Acer. Not Acer. Acer has no
oh yeah,
problem
no, I
with
know.
it.
You can catch me, yeah, tomorrow or secret, top secret, but probably not really. I guess it's not a secret anymore. But you can catch me tomorrow in
What's happening
New Amsterdam.
tomorrow? Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm so jealous.
um,
Isn't it New Amsterdam? Because the original New Amsterdam was New York.
true.
It's true.
I guess so. I don't know. Maybe this is a different world. There was never was in New York. Who knows? But yeah, you can catch me on Friday in the Lancer system in a game called Yakshas, where I play a mech pilot whose mech is all about falling apart in the middle of battle and then moving those pieces around and controlling the entire battlefield. Because I am the drone shepherd. So that's my ability. You can also catch me here on Sunday in Tales from the Cosmos as a myriad of characters doing all sorts of things outside, inside, and all around the Silver Spire. Whatever suits their fancies, from going into people's minds to fighting each other to researching churches. Um, and beyond that, you can catch me on Mondays. I forgot Saturday, but I'll get back to that. On Mondays as Oliver Byrne, the bear who is just a bear, and the Tales from the, or well, not Tales, from Fire Strike. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm a biotechnician bear, and it's great. And I'm going to get this poison if it's the life of me, for fuck's sake.
Hmm.
And I'll help the crew as well, but you know. Beyond that, you can catch me on Tuesdays. We're trying to get Numenera, the Beyond, going. We were missing too many people yesterday, so we apologize. Trying to get that up and going, so please be excited for that. And then every other Saturday, you can catch me in the Bitter Ends as Eot, the Wild Child, who eats literally everything and might be dead by being eaten himself. So I mean, there's that irony. Um, and then also as Pity, the Brainer, who is maybe a vampire. I don't know. You'll find out.
Definitely a vampire.
And that's me.
Okay, Night.
I'm Scott. I played Knight, and yeah, this is fun. Now I'm hanging out in a morgue in a surgical room. Yay! This will be fun to watch. I won't have nightmares for ages. Okay, this will be fun. What else we in? So tomorrow I'm gonna be in the new game, whatever. I don't know. We'll see. We'll come tomorrow. We'll make characters. Y'all can see us how to make characters and laugh at us because I look weird trying to make a character. But hey, that'll be fun tomorrow. Then Friday, late Friday, we got Ballad and Menagerie, where I play Captain Chess. Not a really great captain because she don't have a clue what she's doing. But hey, we're making negotiations. That's all that matters. Okay. Then every other Saturday, not this Saturday, but it'll be the next one, we have Bitter Ends, which is the apocalypse world where I play Castiel. And I don't remember what Castiel was doing last, but wandering the halls, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Sunday we got Cosmos, where we got Fagara, who last time he sat in a room with a bunch of people who told a bunch of stories. And then Anduin, he got praised for cleaning armor, and now he's gonna join some funky ritual. Whatever, we'll see. And then Monday we got Fire Strike, where Xander did his research, got blown up in a hospital or library. Why do I have hospital in the brain? A library blew up. He survived. Now he wants to go do his research. There's other stuff in there. I don't know. We'll find out on Monday. Okay. Then I play. What is it? It's not Numenera. What's
It's
the
the
name?
Beyond.
The Beyond. Okay. So Tuesday we got the Beyond, where when we get it started up and going, I'm gonna play a dude named. His name is No Name, just because it sounds cool, and we're going with it. When we play that one, that'll be kind of fun. And then hey, guess what? That's the end. That's everything. I have mental issues.
We love you.
Same.
All right, Flux.
Hello, I'm Amy Gedden. Tonight I played Flux. She's late to the party. It's a problem. She missed out on all the good shit. It's a problem. I regret having her be late to the party, but that's okay. It's fine. I learned my lesson. She probably won't be late to the party next time. Um, you can also catch me on every other Saturday in the Bitter Ends. I play Starlight Fingertoes. She's a mechanic who picks up things with her toes. We're in a tight spot right now. Man, it's fucking crazy. And then on Sundays, I'm also in Cosmos. I play two different characters. I am either Stella Nightshade, an elf duskwalker who has a smoking hot girlfriend. Literally, that bitch is fire. Or I play Leto the Barbarian. She doesn't talk a lot. She's a big tank and I like her a whole lot. However, I'm not going to be in it next Sunday. And Gunner, I needed to tell you about this, but I just found out today I'm not going to be in town next Sunday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just found
You're
out
good.
tonight.
You'll get to help search for Val after it's far too late.
Oh man, I hate that.
Just giving
Did
you
you guys
shit.
play last Sunday? I thought you didn't play
No, it
last
was
Sunday
Mother's
for
Day.
Mother's Day. So when did Val run off while we were all on break?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's
You were
oh
in
no.
Vegas?
Fucking Vegas. Fuck that place. I loved every minute of it. Yeah. Son of a bitch. My baby. My poor sweet teenage baby. I'm so upset. Anyway, I'm also in on Monday nights. I'm also in Starfinder. I play Captain Vesa Riven. That bitch is a captain now. They made her a captain. Why? I don't know. I mean, I do know, but still, like, I don't feel confident. But I've read a lot of books about it now, so it might be okay. Um. Anyway, so one of our passengers turned into maybe a star. I'm not sure, and shot us off to the other side of the galaxy. Maybe I don't actually fucking know. I don't know where my ship is. I don't know where we are. Nobody knows where we are. I'm I'm concerned that I got made a captain so that I can literally go down with the Titanic. That's great. Awesome. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be fine. Maybe. Hopefully. Also, my pet pig is a little bit bigger than he was before. I'm so excited. And oh, that's it. That's all I'm in.
And Acer.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cyrus Smith, and today you caught me playing Acer and Razor. By the way, Razor's Razor's a Scorpio. Razor's got an O negative blood type.
Hell yes. Okay. That's all I needed. Thank you.
Yeah,
Zodiac sim. Oh, born during the year of the rat.
The dog.
No.
The rat.
No,
Mhm.
no, none of this. No, I'm just making shit up as we go.
I just need the oneg. That's all I need. Give
Why
me
is
that
that?
sweet, sweet oneg. I'll tell you later.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you next Wednesday.
Oh no! All right, you can also catch
if
me
I remember.
on. All right, you can catch me tomorrow in New Amsterdam. You can catch me Friday in Yakshas. Excuse me. You can catch me Sunday running Tales from the Cosmos, and Monday playing. Excuse me. In not Tales from the Fire Strike, but just the Fire Strike. So that is me.
Captain Twinkle Bailey.
And I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming. And on, tomorrow you'll find me making characters with everybody else in New Amsterdam. Even though I'm not sure when or if I'm going to play or how often. Because it's one of those games where there's going to be enough people. We can wander in and out as we please. And I don't necessarily have the energy to be in all these games all week, every week. Although that one's going to be every other week, thank goodness. On Fridays, I'm in Yakshas as John Howler Zulu, the super soldier who drives a mech that looks like a giant gorilla. On Sunday, I'm in Tales from the Cosmos as one of three characters with funny voices that I play. Either Goran Deadblade, the wizard who walks like a fighter, Eliadris Night Eye, the elven monk who likes to throw people around, or the android named 57 Rang 3R, or you can call him Stranger. And on Tuesday, I'm in The Beyond as Torlock, the glaive who rides the lightning and has two swords that look like big lightning bolts. So that's going to be it. Let's end this at RIP people in body bags.
Ooh.
Okay.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
people in body bags. What the fuck's going on, man?